What's up, everyone? All right. This is a Talk Out of Mood, episode 241, Dark Directive revealed with fresh monkey fiction and Big Bad Workshop. They will be joining us later. Right now, you got Tony's Figs and Bobby from GIJoe. Yeah. Talking about New York City Comic Con. Tony, what's up, buddy?
What up? What's going on, buddy? Just hanging out. Messing around with my new shit.
All right. So, okay, hold on. Let's just submit this real quick. Tomorrow's Star Wars panel, correct? I believe so. I believe tomorrow is the Star Wars panel. I would check out the New York City website just to make sure that I'm not
making sure.
Make sure I don't speak the bullshit. All right, let's
talking that bull.
Yeah, man, dude. We got a ton of people to say hi to. We got E-Worthy. Yes, look, guys. I wish I was going to freaking New York City Comic Con. I went last year, and holy shnikes, it's amazing.
Yeah, you did go, you fucker.
Yeah, it was amazing. Brian Daly in the house. Bjorn Jorgensen.
Bjorn Jorgensen.
We got Steven. We got Travis Modi. He's going to see
Travis Modi at the fair. See you guys soon. Over here playing at the state fair.
That sounds like threatening. See you guys soon. Like, Jesus. All right.
See you guys soon. Oh, he's a flexing.
Let's see what else we got. We got Jim. We got Jim. What's up, Jim? BQ King.
Jedi band.
Oh, we got a lot of people.
Let it roll. What's up, Sharky? What's up, Adam?
What's up, Adam? I would say good day, but I sound stupid. I'm gonna say good day.
Just call him Shark Week. He likes it.
Shark. I'll just call him Jaws. We got Toy Bounty Hunter. What's up, y'all? Everyone later. No worries, dude. Hey, good luck with that. And catch us later.
All right, Stanley.
Any time for Pythona being okay, so I know the exclusives go on sale tomorrow. I got an email about Pythona going up, but I don't know the timing for that.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm not getting that fig, so I don't do any of the Cobra la 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 la.
Look, I'm not getting her. I'm gonna get the Super Scroll.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah,
right
our boy, Steve is giving me one. Sorry, Travis, I didn't even see that. It's October 9th and 10th at so the 9th at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. So if you want Pythona from Cobra, get your ass up early and get your computer ready, because you know it'll probably be there for like 5 minutes, and then you're good.
5 seconds much.
Oh.
Hopefully not, but all you guys race for it. Race for it.
Y'all have fun. Y'all have fun. Professor Sandways, what's up, buddy? Now,
Armstrong.
Hopefully, I sent him a long list of comic books that he needs to pick up. Hopefully, he's doing his research.
I got that. What's that? Boba Fett, Black and White Red.
Yes. How was that?
I haven't read it yet, but I missed. They didn't have I wanted the Punisher Red Band, and they didn't have it. I'm like, damn it. So tomorrow, me and Aaliyah, I'm gonna take her to another comic book store my friend owns and see if they have it.
Okay, it's good.
Probably gone,
dude. I won't lie. The reveal at the end was a great twist.
Of the number one we're talking. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I won't spoil it for you, but like Shark Week, Clout Chaser, Shill, Hasbro, Bitch Slayer, whatever works. Hey, there we go.
Me and Adam had a big long talk yesterday. That's my boy.
Adam,
You gotta watch it, man. You gotta catch him and like, okay, what time is it in Australia? It is 2 p.m. in Australia. Call him.
Yeah, exactly.
Before he goes to his other dog walking job.
Walmart com printers are at 10 a.m. Eastern. Hasbro Pulse at 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay, there we go.
Thank you, Professor. Awesome.
There we go. Yes. Let's see here. What's up?
Troy Roach is loving it. See, he's rubbing it in. Troy, thank you.
It's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, I'm getting it. I'm hunting it down.
Okay, so let's jump into this now. The one thing that is interesting, and I'm curious to see how this goes. Moody, I have not read that one yet.
Is that new?
That's new.
Oh, shut. Okay, I gotta get that one too. Okay, so, hold on.
Here's the thing. Hold on.
Damn it. Jimmy Palmiotti started Marvel Knights with Quesada.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is a variant. This is the David Marquez cover, but this is the Punisher.
That's Marquez. That's Marquez's work or what?
Yeah, David Marquez. Yeah. But
okay. Oh, Travis just read it. Okay.
This is Dan. How do you say his name? Penoshin.
Who? Okay, that's a weird skull. Okay.
So he did address the fact that this is Marvel Knights. This is an Elseworlds.
This is an Elseworlds?
Yes.
Okay.
So the way that Palmiotti described it to Trav and I when we ran into him at San Diego, because we can name drop like that, which is fun. I know. He was like, listen, he goes, it is Marvel Knights. He goes, I kind of took Punisher back to like right post 9/11. And we'll start from there. I'm like, okay.
Oh.
And Penoshin, who redesigned the skull, he goes, listen, no one loves the Punisher skull as much as I do, but I had to make it different for this story for a reason.
Because it's Elseworlds, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. If it's Elseworlds, I'm cool with it. But if it's 616, that's the original skull, baby, all day.
It's the skull. What's up, Steve?
I'll just let me hit this one real quick.
Yep.
Professor Soundwave says, "Oh, GIJoe pre-orders at 10 a.m. Eastern, so that's what 7, 8, 9, 10, 7 my time." Yeah, I need Balrog and Akuma. Thank you, Professor.
We're gonna get to that in a little bit. We got pictures coming up. But so McFarlane is doing a new Spawn comic with Mark Spears of Mark Spears Monsters fame, and if you're at New York Comic Con, you get a exclusive comic, Spawn 77, with an action figure. Now, the reason why this Spawn looks so goddamn weird is because this is based off of Todd McFarlane's original Spawn design that he used to draw in his notebooks back in the 70s in Spawn 77.
Okay. Huh. Yeah. Wow, I saw something like this, not the head sculpt, maybe at Walmart. I was like showing there's some kind of Spawn over there that's got the blue, white, and red like that. Maybe not the head sculpt, but yeah.
So I'm interested to read this. I'm curious. What's up, Largos? All right.
Largo.
Oh, sorry. I like that. I found the MMS police officer in store asked our questions.
You found the MMS in store? Awesome.
Nice. Okay. I've seen. Okay. What is the what's the Cobra Jeep? Is that the Stinger?
The Stinger.
Okay. Dude, my Walmart has like 4 of those.
Yeah, my Walmart has like 6 of them. They have a shit ton of Gamerverse, War Machine, and Omega Red.
Yep.
They have like 3 or 4 crystal balls. They have a crap ton of firefighters.
Yep.
And then what else? That's all and then a bunch of those Thunderbolts 2-packs.
Yep.
And then that's where I stopped, because the other ones is the Monster High stuff and the wrestling stuff and the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, and then the Mochi stuff, which I've
Motu, yeah. It's got Motu stuff in that special little centerpiece thing.
That special thing is so
I love that thing.
great.
I want to go in there and like let me pose these. They're all like leaning all hard.
They're like leaning over. Like no. Let me show you how it's done. Just I
know.
Right. Let's get into our bread and butter. It is
look it up. Here we go, buddy.
Okay, now Batgirl Classic, that red tornado from the Bronze Age. I know that you are wanting that red tornado like a mother.
I'm like, I have the original, the first release. This one is the one you want because this one is straight up Justice League. This is straight up OG because the other one's the newer style. The newer style one he came out with. So this one is all the way satellite era ready. Like you call him ready. This is the one I need. I already have a cloth cape for him. Going to Barbara. That purple is awesome. I mean, I don't think I'm picking her up. I'm sticking to my JLA. So she looks badass up. Excuse me.
The only reason I'm not picking her up is because she is amazing. But that Batgirl there, they released back in 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
Is still just so top tier. I don't need another one. So if she was in clearance, like God help me, she ends up at Ross, snatch, like 100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. If I Batgirl at Ross, yeah, I'm copping her. Yeah. I'll throw her in there somewhere.
The one thing I wish that Red Tornado came with was a tornado.
I know. I knew you were gonna say that. You know what I did with this one? I got the one that came with the Mattel DC Universe Classics. It comes with a tornado base, I think, and one that you can put on his wrist, and it fits. So he's like he's shooting a tornado, and he's standing on the DC-UC one. But yeah, that red tornado is damn near perfect.
I mean, it is perfect. Don't get me wrong; it's great. I just wish that they would even if they give him the hand tornadoes.
Yeah, he needs accessories. Yeah.
Yeah, like it. It looks great though. I'm not gonna crap on this. It looks great. That cape looks great. That Batgirl looks amazing. Ryan's right. I like that Batgirl rocking her 66 colors. I want an Yvonne
Craig.
Yeah. Which is funny, real quick.
Smoking.
Smoking. A few. Oh, was it? Oh, man, maybe 5 years ago, there's a trend going around where ask your significant other who their first crush was and how much they look like you. And who was your first crush? Go Yvonne Craig. She goes, who goes 66 Batgirl. Boom.
My first crush was Barbara Eden.
I mean,
Jeannie. I was a dirty little boy. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, she's on TV.
I can't blame you.
Barbara Eden and everyone likes Ginger, but Marianne was cool. Marianne was the shit.
Marianne.
Dawn Wells.
I am rocking with Marianne.
I'm dating myself here.
Well, I mean, let's be real here. Is CW and Nick at Night had all those running. So,
oh yeah.
Raquel
Welch, exactly. Oh my god, when she would come on Mork and Mindy, whoo, smoking hot.
Yeah.
She was from another planet or some shit, and all her girls with her. Yeah. Jeannie was smoking. Oh my god.
Yep.
She didn't even try.
No.
I always said I like Barbara, Catherine Bach, Daisy Duke, Linda Carter, Wonder Woman, Barbara Eden, Jeannie, Raquel. Those old school back in the days.
It's funny. It's funny because everyone has that sexual awakening. Oh wait, what's going on here? Yvonne Craig and Linda Carter. Boom.
Linda Carter. Linda Carter was born here in Tempe.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good call.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth Shue was always hot. Yeah.
Yes.
She keeps getting better than everybody by the minute. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's
Calm down. Hi, it's me. Calm down.
Kelly Kapowski. Okay. Next, we have the new Starfire. This is Blackfire.
Blackfire?
The new Teen Titans. It's Starfire's sister. My bad.
Yeah.
Blackfire, and then we have Man-Bat from the animated series. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks dope. He looks dope.
That Blackfire looks great. This Man-Bat looks amazing. I love the fact that it comes with like the tape recorder.
Oh yeah, pills.
And the pills. Dude, here's the thing. I haven't. Ooh, Eartha Kitt. Good call.
Oh, Marcus. from Boomerang. Eartha Kitt. Ugh.
Oh, dude, no. It's funny. Like Eartha Kitt. My most like the voice that is Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She was so damn good at that. More action figures should come with prescription drugs. It's true.
The fentanyl and the Narcan.
Exactly. Okay, this looks amazing. The Ross down the street from me has I haven't been there in a few days. The Bat plane.
Yeah. Spec got one.
So I wanted to get one, right? I was like, ooh, if I came home with like that big of a box and actually asked how much you spend on it, I'm like, oh, divorce. So no.
Yeah.
But also, Spec showed me how big that thing is.
That's a wall decoration.
That is really a wall decor. Like that box was massive.
Oh yeah.
This is good. The Bat divorce plane.
Exactly.
No,
you get a Bat divorce if you get that Bat plane.
It's true. Like Spec texted Steve and I, and like he's like holding it. I'm like, and he goes, I haven't even put the other wing on. Like this thing is massive.
Yeah, the other wing went on yet, and I'm like, oh my god, that thing's like, huge.
I don't know. Like even if I had the money,
that's why I'm staying away from freaking Ross.
What am I? Oh, I found some superpowers there. I'm like, oh, bottom.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
I got 2 Superman, so I'm gonna keep one in the box and one and open, and then another Aquaman to open. I like that. Holy
yeah.
Shit. Yeah. That thing is insane.
In a Burt Ward voice.
Exactly. Holy separation,
yep.
Batman. Yeah. So Spec actually got one of the Trypticons.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's all over that Transformer stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. What else?
That wingspan is crazy, but yeah, he's if you're into that line, the animated series, which is badass,
yes, it is.
Very, very stylized, Bruce Timm and all that. Dude, those are awesome.
Yes, I do love them. I did. Once Gray Ghost goes on sale, I'll pick him up.
There you go.
Yeah. What's up, Gun Buddy?
Gun Buddy in the house.
He's just peg warmer.
What's up, Josh? What up, Meskin?
What's up, Blitz? Okay, what else?
Blitz.
So Bane, glow in the dark Bane.
Wow, that is cool.
This is dope as hell. I know a lot of people were kind of worried about how like the first Bane, which is going for like 80, is gonna flip now. I'm like, I got mine in the box, packed away. This is amazing. I don't need it. I'm not gonna get it.
I wonder how big this guy is, because I got the one that came with the Batman where he's like, it's the one where he's breaking his back. I think that one's really huge. Maybe I don't know if it's a repaint, but this one's cool because it's got the glow in the dark veins, glow in the dark accessories, his mask, the hoses. It looks pretty damn cool, man.
Exactly. What's up, Michelle? All right. It's glow in the dark. I love this.
Hey, Michelle.
The other one is like I think darker hue. So I think it's like it is painted differently, which I like.
Yeah.
Once I get once I get a place where I can actually like open up and play with it, then that'll be something different. I don't like this.
You don't? Okay, Punk loved it.
I will tell
I want to know
you-
why. I want to know why. I know why he likes it. You know, he's gonna get it, and it's a point in his tenure, a very important time in Hal Jordan's tenure. Crazy goes the wrong way, and it's like if you just put this off to the side, and he's on a standalone, like this is when he was gonna becoming Parallax. Boom, that's
Yes.
it. But for me, I'm passing. Yeah.
all of that is 100% fair, right? If that is, I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. For me, I don't like it when McFarlane does the cell shading on his figures.
The cell shading from the comic book, yeah, like the artwork on his abs and shorts and face, and yeah, I get
the
it.
gloves, yeah, and like
The gloves.
Yeah, and I get what he's trying to do. I think if they had just done like the just do Hal with that like crazy ass face with the rings on his hands,
And a regular release type thing, not okay.
yeah, and don't like the green hue on it looks really really weird. It
Yeah,
looks sick, right?
right.
If they had just done a normal release, let this be, just let it be like Hal with yeah.
I took three figures to make him. Yeah,
God damn.
that's how.
Yeah, if they had just done that GL with that face and the ring hands, that'd been a no-brainer, that'd been great. But this looks like you gave a figure to a kid and like, here, have fun with this, and they draw on it. So
and they started drawing on it. No, I get it.
yeah, like no, don't do that.
I've heard,
whatever.
I heard both ends of the spectrum. Thanks, you worthy.
I mean, it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. They do it on the Turtles too, Mr. Magus.
Yeah, I did like it when Marvel did the cell shading on their VHS figures.
Well, that was okay if you're gonna have them all together and that they're a separate entity, right? I wanted a Daredevil, solid red. The 3-pack was too expensive at the time I wanted it. Him with the bullseye I didn't need, and the white Elektra that was kind of cool, but it was too expensive. So I went to the VHS looking one where it comes with Hydro Man.
Yep.
I think, yeah. I got him, got the Winsor Newton out, took all the shading out, and I got a great Daredevil. A lot of people like that shading, though. I was told. I'm like, yeah, that's not for me. Because none of my other figures that I put them with have that stuff on, so it doesn't look right.
And that's bad. I had mine separate, so I could, but yeah, I totally get that. What else we got? We got Jerkerized Superman.
Jerkerized?
Jerkerized.
Circle of Jerkerized Superman.
Exactly. This is y'all's new logo.
Oh shit, man! Fuck. They ripped the Circle of Jerks ripped this one. No, Punk did in his own stream, but yeah, but this one, the Buck is good. The Buck is like the great Superman we got, even with an S that has no black lining in it. It's great. It's just the hands, the neck, and the head that you'd have to, if you want a great Superman Buck, this is it. Even the loops on his belts are great, but this is the Jokerized one. It happened in the comics. He looks freaking crazy, so this is your Jokerized Superman. It's a big pass for me, but it's a good custom Buck.
There are certain things about McFarlane that I'm like, oh, that's so good. He can do a Buck really well.
Hell yeah, Ryan. Same thing. Yeah.
he can do the body really well usually. Sometimes he's doing horrible. Like this is amazing.
Yeah.
I get a little tired of his Jokerized versions. I just feel like it's lazy.
I'm tired of it too. Yeah. Hi, it's me. Got a question for you, Bobby. Maybe you can answer my question. What's the comic? Yeah. What did the Joker just run amok with Joker Venom and start doing this to everybody? I don't even know what
Yeah.
comic this is from.
Let's see. When did Superman?
I can't remember, but yeah, there's a comic with him that because he's Superman, but I mean, that poison can mess with him, I think, and so can, of course, Poison Ivy controlled him and Hush. So
He, it was. I mean, it was
oh,
in the
Superman
80s.
9 from the
Oh,
Byrne
there you
run.
go.
That's that old. I did not know that.
Because you can tell tell
Awesome.
from the art that's Byrne, but I was trying to figure out. Thanks, Ryan.
Oh, the face. Yeah.
But it's one of those things where like when he's got kryptonite by him, he can get infected by stuff. It's just
Yes. Lazy.
Just I get it. Okay, what's next? What do I got next? This is Nightmare Edition. I'm wondering if this is from there was a mini series where it was medieval time. So I'm thinking this is what this one is from.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought this is where Mongol put him on some other planet where he has to become like a gladiator or something like that. But then there's almost a naked version one of this that Steve was talking about.
So
and it had the same kind of chains and stuff. And
I think you're right. What's funny is one of my best friends, he officiated Ashley's and mine wedding because I officiated his and his husband's wedding. I found that gladiator one. Gave him. I'm like, happy birthday. He goes, I love you.
He loves him. Yeah, DC metal. I don't know, but yeah, this is head sculpt is all right.
It's not DC metal. I think you're right. I think this goes with Mongol. Yeah, but pass. All right, here's Guardian and the Atom Smasher Inspector.
Atom Smasher.
Yeah, from Black Vengeance. That Guardian looks dope.
His dope. If you want Guardian, yeah, that's a sweet looking Guardian.
That was a good Guardian. I like that Atom Smasher. If I was getting the JSA, I would 100% get that.
Same.
Ryan, I need to read that War World story. I do need to read
War World, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
My only issue with this Spectre is the hood looks too small on his head. So he looks like a white guy, like a
he needs like a Dr. Doom type hood. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs one like that comes down. Like
one that comes. Yeah. But is that Jim Corrigan then?
I would think so.
Okay. All right.
I think so.
He's the main Spectre. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think especially if they're putting him with Atom Smasher, I believe so.
Right. JSA all day. So you got two more members of JSA. Power Girl's in there. You could put a Hawkman in it. That line's he's building up some teams. I was telling the guys yesterday that before he ends it, I need a freaking Green Arrow and Black Canary. Make it a 2-pack if you need to.
Yeah, he does need to do that. Yes. Let's see here. Okay, what's next? What's next? We got Dark Flash, the Red Platinum Edition, and Batcycle with Batman from The Flash.
Okay.
The Dark Flash looks great. No ifs, ands, or buts.
With good proportions too, yeah.
Yeah. It looks great. However,
is this different? Is this different than the Darkest Night type looking, where they're all zombie? I mean,
yeah. So Dark Flash is death.
Dark Flash is death. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. This Batman was what sucks is The Flash is a shitty movie, but you've got great Batman in it, and then they gave Affleck, who was arguably for me tied with Keaton for the best live action Batman, this shitty suit.
I know it was wacky and
it was weird, and then you get like Keaton in a crap suit. Like, God damn it. But it doesn't matter because it's all gone, and we got gun killing shit and peacemakers killing it. And
I think the key in the Flash, Keaton's black Batman outfit wasn't too bad.
It wasn't bad, but it looked plastic. What was right? But what was great was
When he
when
broke the wings out. Yeah,
no, well that yes, but when you
that
open
was
up
nice.
his like vault and you saw the different suits,
Dude, the blue and gray one.
oh my god, that
Uh,
that was
that
that
was
was
dope. That was a shitty movie, but it had cool ass parts in it.
exactly
How many movies do we get like that? A lot, yeah.
Oh Jesus. The Bat Cycle though was cool. The Bat Cycle is
Yeah.
cool. I will give that to it. All right. What is next? Oh, we got more.
Some more picks. A death.
Dark.
Okay, was it? It's like
That Flash looks great.
that looks crazy. Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm just not getting every iteration. You know me. I'm just getting what I need, and that's it. And I'm having fun with that. I'm still looking for. We still, like I said, we still need Black Canary,
Yep.
Green Arrow, Elongated Man, Zatanna,
Yep.
and Zatanna's been announced.
Yes.
So. And she's in her magician outfit. She's not in the Perez white, blue, and black, which would be awesome, but we'll see.
Sure.
Ew. Mortal Kombat. I just don't know.
So
I don't like them.
Devil's advocate.
But
Devil's advocate. As much as I crap on some of these McFarlane figures, these are horrible. What's up, Red Pig? These do not look good. The one I don't know what I saw at Comic-Con because they actually look decent. These do not look good. However, McFarlane at least will put in flying pegs with his figures.
flying pegs or flight stands?
Flight stands. Thank you.
Flight stands, okay. Yeah. And you can use them with a lot of other lines. I use them with Jada a lot.
I used one of his stands with Roadblock when he first came out.
Okay.
I could not get Roadblock to stand properly, so I had to use one of the DC pegs.
Yeah.
The little stand, look, this what they give Reptile is awesome, and again, he does give you some cool stuff. But yes, they still have bad articulation.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it wavy?
He likes the sculpt.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't like with Liu Kang. I don't like the wavy abs. It's like a wave, a wave, a wave. There's an ab. It looks like a wave. You just want to sand it down or some shit. Yeah, see? Yeah. A man's mind chest is wavy.
I mean, it just. And I get that he gave him butterfly joints, which is nice. But they just
missed the mark. I mean, you get them all together in a big group. Okay, they look kind of cool, but it's all Mortal Kombat 2, and I'm not getting another line, and this doesn't. I'm already all invested in Jada Toy Street Fighter 2, so these are gonna go by the wayside for me.
Even if these were at Ross for $5, I'm like, no, I don't need it.
I don't need it. No, I wouldn't. No.
It just looks bad. I don't, and I feel bad saying that, right? But because
I want it to be good because I spent a lot of quarters on this game, a lot of time invested on this game. I loved every bit of Mortal Kombat stuff. So, but these are not no, it come at a time where I'm like, no, I'm invested in other things. I don't need Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and again, I feel bad, but if Jada was doing this, I'm like, ooh, shit.
Yeah, they'd be a little bit more. They'd be more articulated. They'd be more, I mean, we got what we got now from Jada Street Fighter, and they're a little, I don't know. I want to say cartoony, but that's what they look like in the game. They look like this in the game, so.
Yeah,
it makes sense. What up, Trey?
So, dude, it's Bobby behind the wheel right now. Travis will be back. We'll be here later. Don't worry. But it just looks. The face looks cheap. It just looks bad. I'm really disappointed. What we got next? We've got.
Oh, go ahead. No comment.
Deluxe Samurai He-Man.
Yeah.
Normally, I am not at a loss for words. Normally, I can tell you what I'm thinking. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm like, he looks.
I don't know.
First off, he looks like he's on ice skates, right? He looks like he's on double-bladed ice skates. This looks like He-Man on ice, right? Like he is.
Like
he is.
Even if I was at the escapades and they came out like this, I'm like, okay, we know you're on ice, but what is that? Is this a story? Is this a cartoon? Is this just their version? I have no idea. Who's putting these out? Mattel?
I think that's what I figured 92. This is not from Kevin Smith's He-Man, that's for sure. It's an updated. Oh, is it an updated 200X figure?
Maybe,
Okay,
I don't know. At first, I thought these were the ones wearing the Transformer stuff, but it's not.
No, that's whacked as well.
Something else.
No, okay. So in the 200X line, yes. Good call, Justin. I don't know why, but they had a He-Man and Skeletor in ninja attire. I don't know why, but they did, and it looked less shitty than this. Again, look, he is ice skating. He is like I don't.
And then they put him on the black floor. It's reflective.
It's black ice. I'm like what?
I don't know. Nah. Okay, maybe the kids like him. Maybe the kids go for the kids.
You know what?
Maybe
the kids like him. Maybe the kids like him. Now these.
There we go.
These are the Masterverse vintage Teela and Merman.
Damn, look really good.
Those Masterverse vintage ones are so good. I've got He-Man there. I've got. I passed on. So yeah, it's I like this one. It's a He-Man Frozen crossover. It's Christoph Man.
Yeah.
Janitor. Dr. Yan E4. I told Steve if he sees that Teela, get it for me.
That Teela is badass.
That Teela is.
I don't care if it's single jointed elbows. She looks like Teela. That's freaking Teela.
Yeah. I like this. Still a fan of that corn cob sword. I was for the longest time like why is he fighting with the corn of the cob? I'm like, oh, it's supposed to be coral. Okay.
And Merman sword. Even back in the day, he had one like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trident is pretty dope.
Yeah, Trident is dope.
Mm-hmm.
I like that head. I like the. Do you want to have the power? That was good. Okay.
Yes, please. Yes, Teela. Yes, please.
Look at that.
Nice. That looks badass. Single jointed elbows aren't. Who cares? She looks good, man.
That looks great.
Looks good running. Double jointed knees.
Yep.
She never skips leg day. Good God.
Yeah, no. Dude.
Badass.
Some of the hardest workouts I've seen are like when girls do legs. They're like, no, thank you.
Like, oh my God, yeah.
I do my little squats and I'm done. I'm good with that. Bah!
I ordered it earlier.
The minute.
Got him. I might throw some paint on him and a wash on him to make him look extra icy.
What's up, War Chest? The minute this went up for pre-order, I got him because I want this one. Well, I have the classic, but I have the classic in card still. I'm ripping this fucker open and playing with that goddamn ice sled.
Ice sled, and I like the stuff that the ice effects coming out of his hands that you attach to the wrist. There's Moody. To Dude,
He can
it's
handle himself.
freaking. This guy's badass, dude. Yeah.
I love
What's up, brother?
this. What's up, dude?
This guy's awesome. Yeah, just for those, we've been wanting those effects for a long freaking time. You finally gave it to us in the Secret Wars. Hell yes. This is what it finally do, Bobby. Right, Bobby, you're getting done right.
Exactly. Well, and you know, when we got that Age of Apocalypse Iceman, that's when I kind of was like using back and forth. That's a great figure, and I'm like, okay, we got no effects with him. Come on, and we get this, and he goes with a snowball. Like, come on.
He does. That's going in the bin. I want the slide and the effects. Yeah, it's good. It's cool.
Exactly.
And so is the shield.
I don't give it. The shield. I had cap. I actually have my original cap, and I got a new
one.
and I got one.
Oh, dude,
protected.
The Gamerverse cap is freaking awesome. Jeez.
I have yet to see him. If I see him, I'll get him. Shut up, Tony. Stop telling me to buy things.
Enabler in process. As spec. I got him all in the Jada.
This talking about should just be an enabler kind of mood. Let's be real here. This is just enablers. That's all it is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You didn't buy that? Oh, you should buy that. Look how good it looks. Like, God damn it, fine.
Did you order this, Moody?
Hi.
We were waiting for you to jump in.
You can say hi. How are you? Good.
Hi, baby.
Hey, look, I got toys.
Only Moody will be in a hotel room.
Yeah, I got one too, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I got another one coming too.
Only Moody.
All the toys, but no time to review any of them. Just working. Like today, I literally got the box right when I had to get to work. Opened it, and I think I was telling you guys I was like opening it, and I'm looking at the time, and I'm like, damn, I got to sprint, and I wanted to open it so I wouldn't open it tonight, and then I just sprint to work. So now I can finally
Time out.
What up?
Time out.
What up?
When you have packages delivered to you at your hotel, which is so incredible.
I can't wrap my head around that either.
Yeah, I'm sorry, wrapping my head around that too. Do you have it delivered to your hotel room or the front desk? And do they call you?
The front desk. And I want to give a tip about that. I want to give a tip because last year, I'm in the same exact hotel last year, working the Dallas State Fair, Texas. Same thing. Make sure when you change your address on the second line where you would normally put like your apartment number or unit number, put the name of the hotel on that second line. Because at least here, so last year they were delivering my shit at all these different hotels. They were getting confused. They don't, because I guess I don't know. It's because it's downtown and it's hard to see and it's craziness, right?
Okay.
And so put the name of the hotel on the second line. Put the address, whatever it is, 999, whatever. Second one, put Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt, whatever.
Okay.
Put it on. So
be exact.
Hard, knock on wood. But they nailed all my deliveries. Everything's been great. And I do plan to do a video before I leave. I leave in 10 days from here. It'll probably just be one big video with all the, my normal ranking shit. I'll just rank everything that Bobby B got first. I'll just rank it all. I'll be like ranking Bobby B's. No, I'm joking. Shout out to everybody who's like killing it, doing reviews. Full Force got Python already. Pretty awesome. Budo.
There you go. There you go.
Playing Ghost of Yote and Budo is
I haven't even opened the bad boy yet.
I told you, opened it and I was like, I gotta go.
I got
But yeah, back to we got some guests we gotta bring on soon. So let's get back to the Marvel stuff, and then after Marvel, we're gonna talk Jada and then get right into GIJoe with Fresh Monkey.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So we got Iceman. Like, look at that. That's fucking
I did pre-order. To answer Tony's question, I pre-ordered from every website, even though Dan Who already is going to review it like tomorrow, so there's no point. But yeah, but it's good. Oh, I don't remember even putting that in there. Okay, cool.
You did good, sir. Marvel Legends Retro Mysterio.
Cartoon Mysterio.
Yes. This is amazing. I love everything
Baldy.
it comes with. Look, I really want to get this one just for the zombie head.
That's cool. Yeah, I got it. The last time we got him, it was just all clear.
Yeah. This is amazing. If I see him, I will get him.
The head sculpt is awesome. Shit.
Yes. Yeah.
Harding Studios, baby.
Yep, I love Harding Studios. So damn good.
Oh man, the Punisher heads he's doing. Oh my gosh, awesome.
So good. So good.
Ugh. I want to like him, but
this is why I need money, because I want that Mondo. I want that Mondo Spider-Man, so that I can get this Mondo Daredevil, so I can have like a little recreation of them sitting on the George Washington Bridge, because this is amazing. And I love the fact that one of the hand accoutrements that comes with it is him spinning his stick like I'm gonna go get some ass.
Yeah.
Murdoch knows how to pick the ladies. If I had the money,
the Mondo stuff comes with awesome accessories that we don't get with Hasbro and Mattel and stuff.
Yeah. Right.
Like my Cyclops, I've got him like shooting his optic blast off with his, but over here he got his cup of coffee, just like chilling. I'm like, oh my god,
dollies. Yeah, that's cool.
I might change.
That's
I don't know.
That's dope.
Yeah, with his.
Ooh, that looks freaking pretty cool.
I know, right? He
always must have a spare glasses in his pocket or something because he can't wear them under the mask.
Oh yeah, no, he's got a little belt.
What's out?
Exactly. Let's see here. These are Wheelie and Outback. I don't need these, but they are freaking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Specs all over it.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
This was the section put in case Spec joined us, but he has karate. His kids have karate every Wednesday. He told me so. He just signed an exclusive deal with Circle Jerk. So there you go. If you want to talk to Toy Optics, see him on Tuesday Toy Optics. But shout out to Dave Spec. Miss hanging out with all my LA friends.
Yeah, these are great. And then we've got.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about.
Boom.
Nice.
Balrog.
Yes. These are musts. Like look at
must
that.
Have.
Wow.
He's powering up that punch he does. Yeah. Oh yeah. Balrog he's. Oh my God, we need him so bad in this freaking display behind me.
Okay. I remember. There's the difference between Balrog, Vega, and M. Bison between us and Japan. I think Balrog was actually M. Bison in Japan.
Balrog was M. Bison because they were trying to do Mike Tyson. They couldn't, so I did M. Bison, and then exactly.
And then Vega, I think, was Balrog, and then Bison. I don't know.
It's confusing as hell, but yeah, I remember he was confused with Bison, and Vega was Balrog, and something like that. And Akuma.
Kuma looks sick. Hey, Bobby, I want to make a comment. So on the Mattel section, that was for Walmart Collecticon. We didn't put the WWE stuff because it's the Street Fighter crossover figures that we already talked about. And the crazy thing I was wondering was, what if Jada Toys or whoever does Street Fighter the movie figures, and then you have the wrong WWE characters on two? You know what I mean? Like you have John Cena as Guile, but then in the movie you have Cody as Guile. So that would be really weird to have Street Fighter the movie character, because then Akuma is Roman Reigns. Yeah. So and I don't even know if Roman Reigns has a Street Fighter character in WWE Mattel. Does he? Not yet, right? It's The Rock, Sam Bison. So that was really strange, the timing of all that, right? So I just figured I'd point that out.
No.
So these are up for pre-order. These are up for pre-order tomorrow, right?
Yes. 10 a.m. Eastern. So 10, 9,
okay. 8. On Big Bad Toy Store. Can't mention
Big Bad Toy Store
because this is
Big Bad Toy Store for me at 7, 8, 9, 10 because we're Pacific. Me and Travis. No, Travis in Texas.
I'm
so
in Central now, so 9 a.m. I'll be pre-ordering.
Yeah, for me it's 7. For me it's 7 a.m. I got damn.
Yep. I love not having those early 6 a.m. Target Geek Out or 7 a.m. Walmart. I get to like right when I get up, I don't have to get up.
Exactly.
It's nice. Do you want to answer one comment? Y'all see the new pics of Soldiers of Fortune? Of course. We have Monster Force on and Fresh Monkey, Big Bad, Soldier of Fortune. We're gonna talk about all that tonight.
Here it comes.
So cue the video, right? Is that what we got now?
Yeah. See here? Where is it? Right here. Boom.
Had a great time at Comic-Con. Thank you all very much. I am so thrilled to be the new Big LOB.
Mike, Bill, what's up? I'm representing.
Gentlemen, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we got you, Bill.
Excellent.
Let's
all right.
Mic check. Mic check for Mike.
I cannot hear Mike.
No mic for Big Bad Mike.
No mic for Big Bad Mike with the no mic. Come on.
Big Bad Mike got a bad mic.
Mike's Mike.
Here we go. We got it now.
There you go.
I think we heard you just now.
I think he's still figuring it out.
Oh, I thought we heard him.
Yeah.
Just now.
I thought we did too. No.
Wait.
He's straight.
Nope.
All right, he'll figure it out. All right.
We'll figure it out. Gentlemen, how's it going?
Figure it out.
Hey, Bill.
All right, so we're tagging.
What's up, Bill? What up, buddy?
Good, man. That Iceman is awesome. I'm super excited about that Iceman.
Same here, bro. There's Mike again.
I'm going to throw him in my my X Factor.
All right. I'm a little new at this.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Here we go.
You're good,
a
brother.
mute button on the screen, and then there's actually a mute button on my microphone. Technology's got me. Anyway, coming to you live from Big Bad Toy Store itself in cold and dark Somerset, Wisconsin. Welcome. Thanks for having us.
Love it.
Yes. Yeah,
awesome.
brother. Anytime.
Yeah, and thanks, Bobby. Did a tremendous job with the toy news today, opening up.
Yeah.
Thanks for the favor
goodies.
coming out of work. And thank you both, Mike and Bill, for joining us later than usual. Bill, it's probably fine for you because it's only like not even 8 o'clock there, right? So,
Yep.
Approaching is bedtime though. We gotta. No, I'm just kidding.
That's right.
Mike's got to go to bed in like 20 minutes, so we got to go to all rapid fire.
No, my kids go to bed at like, I got little kids, right? So my kids go to bed at like I don't know, anywhere from 7 to 9 p.m. and it can be like a 30-minute tour or like 2 hours. So I'm like, I got a podcast. I'm going to the office. I can't deal with that at home. So freedom.
Right on.
Appreciate that. And it was great connecting with you at Comic-Con.
Yeah, for sure. That was fun.
And then for some reason, Bill, I thought you were on the show twice before, but I only could find one video. I swear you were on twice, but I guess just once last year after Joe Fest. That was it.
I thought it was twice too, but maybe it's just one time.
Yeah, I think we tried many times.
Was Mark on with them too, or no?
I swear Mark was, but I couldn't find it. Couldn't find the video. Maybe it wasn't in the.
I've slept since then. I have no idea. Yeah.
Well, just like last week, this is kind of a sequel episode to last week. We had Gridiron. Shout out to Mark. We'll talk about what he's got going on with Gridiron and Operation Monster Force, and the Gridiron Gang, the Skullbusters, and stuff like that. So it's kind of a sequel where we bring you on. We're definitely going to talk about a lot of the lines. We're not going to go through everything. And I just want to say shout out to Action Figure Alliance. They did an awesome show.
Yeah, we joined the Alliance. Yep, we joined the Alliance.
Yep,
that was fun. Doing
the Alliance as well.
The Alliance.
And this was great because we went on after instead of against. But I did watch the replay. It was terrific. And I would just want to say, like, if you want to know like Bill and Mike's story and secret origin and how they got into toys, watch that show. We're not going to ask the same stuff because
secret origin.
Yeah, those are our friends. We're also going to try to not go too deep into a lot of the same things. So watching that show was like, okay, they didn't cover this, or we can go in different directions. So that's what we got going on tonight. But the first thing we'll do is talk about, we got to talk about G.I. Joe, but this one, everyone's like, we need this to go along with my Operation Monster Force. So usually it's the other way around, right? It's like, I want the Operation Monster Force or Soldiers of Fortune to support my classified. Instead, this feels like the first or second figure to support Operation Monster Force, and I love it. And it is the Ghost Viper.
Oh yeah, that goes up tomorrow, right? Is that tomorrow?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, right?
Yep.
Tomorrow morning.
Walmart,
So
right? Walmart.
Yep. Walmart.
Yeah,
Wally
so
World.
that's that is 10 a.m. Eastern, I believe.
Yes.
And
I think so. Yeah.
I got my
7
alarm
a.m.
set for
Pacific.
Mysterio at 9.
There you go.
Yep, there you
This
go.
is one of Crystal Ball's boys.
Exactly. But how do you feel, Bill, about this being like a nice, neighbor for what you got going on over there?
No, I think it's awesome. I'm going to order it tomorrow. I hope it doesn't get canceled like my crystal ball. But other than that, I'm happy about it. Yeah. So
Nice.
no, I think it's great. I think it's awesome. Look, I as much as I'm glad that Classified's bringing back, all the stuff we grew up with, and I love those figures. I love it when they throw in some new stuff.
Yeah. Same here.
This is great, right? There's a bunch of reuse here, but that's okay. I think there's a lot of fun stuff going on. There's some new parts in here going on. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
the
comments are fun. There's some Lucky Duckies and Iowa and China on the left. No, we kidding. But our friend Bobby reviewed it somehow already. And then Kyle, I guess people are finding these in the wild, but then there was like a trick you could add to your list and then pre-order it. It didn't work in Dallas and it didn't work in LA. I tried both addresses.
Didn't work here either.
Depend where you live. If you're on the East Coast or something like that. How about you, Big Bad Mike? What do you think of what we got going on with the Dire Wolf and the Ghost Viper? And does this fit nicely with what Bill's accumulated up?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, look at that pack out. That's a ton of good stuff and a lot of unique color schemes going on. I tried my Classified story is like, all right, do I need these? Like never did I think I would see these awesome figures in 6-inch scale, but they just kept cranking them out. And I like fell behind and I'm like, I just can't, but I will grab the ones that are like sentimental to my childhood collection, I guess. So yeah, I grab some various characters here and there, but not anywhere near the catalog they have going on.
Yeah, because it is a lot of stuff, but that's the beauty of Classified. There's a retro stages and there's the new stuff that's classified up, and there's different ways you can collect the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what's nice about it. And yeah, Crystal Ball, and supporting Crystal Ball, which was one of the best figures of the year, and this was obviously planned before they got the reception of how good Crystal Ball was. So this kind of just worked out in their favor. Bobby, what do you think about what we got going on here in the Dire Wolf version of Timber? Are you copping this for the accessories or what?
I'm getting because it's dope as hell.
Yeah.
And look, it's a great reuse of things you've gotten before without being
the Viper,
lazy.
Classic Viper.
Yeah, without being lazy, like Tony and I were saying earlier about like that Jokerized Superman, like all the Jokerized stuff, it feels lazy because it's just like, oh, okay, cool. This actually telling a story, like, oh, we're actually like using what we already have.
Yep.
Yeah, you're strengthening another figure. You got Crystal Ball, and then these are like his troops, man, with his dire technology and stuff. That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I think with Crystal Ball, it's always like, where does he fit in? Like, I remember the packaging, the first promo was like, he's a Dreadnought, and everybody was like upset. And then after a while, people were like, he kind of fits the Dreadnoughts in a weird way. He's just not like the weird guy that sits in the corner and turns things green. But
Yeah,
he's hanging out with Mindbender.
Yeah, there's a comment for both of you guys. Let's see. Cody, my man, what's going on? Monster Force would be smart. Well, they already are smart, pal. To make one of their
sometimes,
sure,
sometimes, just on Wednesdays, make one of their translucent exclusives they do in a green that matches this. So, what do you think, Bill? Can we get an exclusive green, variant?
Who would we do? Who would we do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sure. We can figure out something green somewhere. We just got to figure out the right character.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is, I don't know, it's not really inside baseball because we've said this enough, but like everything starts with story, right? So whether we know something's going to be in a story or not, it's like, hey, if this character has to happen, then it's up to like Bill and Sean to have a conversation over some iced teas, and then they're going to go back and forth. And by the time that 15-hour conversation is over with at the cafe, they're like, all right, yeah, I've got the story now. And never say never.
Yeah, I would never turn down a St. Patty's Day translucent exclusive. So let's
March is right around the corner, isn't there? There's a couple of conventions in March, I hear. Yeah, we'll be out.
There we go. WonderCon is a home one too. All right, Tony, your turn.
Here we go, man. Lifeline, and there's so much uproar and so much bullshit happening in all kinds of crazy, Facebook groups and everything. I'm looking at him. Okay, this is what Hasbro's given me to work with, right? And not even having to be a customizer or anything like I am. I'm just, hey, he's classified up enough. He's OG looking enough. I mean, to me, it's fine. Do I wish he came with a backboard like the 25th anniversary one? Yeah, but I got two docks. I got the gurneys there, So it's pretty cool. Do I wish he had? I mean, after somebody mentioned that 25th anniversary and showing, that little bag he had, or the Pelican box he had he had defibrillators, he had all kind of cool stuff. All we get is what IV. Yeah, this one has IV bag, the non-rebreather. It's cool, and people crying about how he was a pacifist. He's not a pacifist. Hey, man, the original one came with a huge silver 45. So I don't mind it.
The box.
Yeah, he's right. He's holding it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, if you don't like it, like David Spec said in Circle of Jerks, just take his shoulder holster off if you want him to be a pacifist. You can do a lot with your toys if you want to, if you really think about it. So this is cool, man. This guy got a Glock. He's got the knife that, can cut, looks like it's got a seatbelt cutter on it and stuff. And, I'm just picking out every little thing. Am I upset that his rescue word is just on his thigh, not all the way down? No, he looks like a really good flight medic. And I picture him like I had him when I was a little kid, and the Tomahawk would lift ticket all the time.
Got it. What do you think of Bobby? You pre-ordering this weekend or what?
100%. It's dope. It looks great. It's
him and Doc.
I remember someone was saying like, "Oh, he looks boring." I'm like, "How does he look boring?"
I don't get it.
I saw that. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, everything about this figure is great. So yeah, you can do a lot with this, especially if you have like the HasLabs. You can do a lot with this one. Like, no, I think we'll just
I'm just gonna get some white. I'm just gonna get some white paint and doctor them up on some areas that I feel should be white. Other than that, I like it.
There you go. See,
but I like to customize some of my figures sometimes. So I'm okay
that's right, baby. Bill's a customizer.
It's a must. The biggest thing this is again just personal story, but like growing up, my brother got this figure and I got Sci-Fi, so I just always remember that. So Sci-Fi came out and I was like, oh, Lifeline's got to be on the way then, right? Because I think they did that. With the 30th or 25th, whatever those figures were, they came out around the same time too. So
25th anniversary, yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah, so I still got both those. Yeah, so this is a must-have.
Cool. So with that said, Bill, I don't think we need a retro version. You just got it because it would be too.
I mean, similar. I got some white paint, and I'm going to make my own.
Well, and I
goggles on,
if the goggles go on top of the helmet like that, that's what a lot of people look at. The helmet's too red or whatever, but it's like put the goggles on and that probably fixes
and that completes the look he has. The goggles go on top, and for him he's like some figures we've had in the past. You have the goggles that go on his head and the goggles that go on his helmet. So
Yep.
I wonder if his green shades are going to be removable. Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
That would be interesting. Have we ever seen him without glasses in the cartoon?
That's a good question.
You could see his eyes, but he always had the glasses on with the green lenses.
Well, they've done a great job with the dreadnoughts and stuff with the different looks that they had. Most of them anyway. So I think this would be a good move. And then one of the major, there's a lot of complaints. Won't go through them all, but the complaint we have in the briefcase is the stuff is just black, matching the background.
It's not painted, and that's a job for Tony.
Didn't reach budget. So yeah, gray boots are kind of. What do you think of that? Because it matches that like Joe Pro on his utility belt. You know, which would be. Well, it's not used as a Joe Pro. It's for like sensing your heart rate and shit, right?
Yeah, it looks like he's got a little EKG monitor on his belt. Like, wow. I could just show the nurse that when I come in the hospital. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, this is a hit across the board and a must, an essential. We've been wishing for this one for a long time. Just got to add, we've got Fresh Monkey Fiction's Bill Murphy and Big Bad Mike Peterson here, along with Bobby, Tony's Figs, and yours truly, Moody. So please we got 100+ people watching. So the least you can do is like. Thanks so much. We'll be getting into the weeds with a lot of brands that Fresh Monkey and Big Bad Workshop are conjuring up, but we're just cleaning up the digital renders before we head to New York Comic Con, at least digitally. So this one, wow, I think this one was lights out right away. Night Viper, we've heard rumors of this one. I think it was a name only eventually. And yeah, I mean, right away, I'll go to you, Bill, on this one. What are you thinking?
Yep. No, I'm excited. Yeah, I think this was, I mean, you know, again, they're just kind of knocking them out, which I think is great. You know?
Mm-hmm. It's 1-1, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to pick stuff apart, but the only thing that catches the original is just more green. So I'll be curious to see how all that legwork turns out on that actual figure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'll go right to you, Tony.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks, I don't know. I mean, people were saying that, you know, the Rick James boots he's got on, it looks a little bit like the His Tank driver or one of the His Tank guys. It's like, where's the green at?
Look,
you know,
it's not. You gotta show people that it is not.
Almost 1-to-1. It's got high boots, baby. But I don't know. He looks okay. He looks good. I did a custom. Me and Mark did his loadout for him a long time ago, and we debuted it on Gridiron's channel for that Night Viper loadout. But this looks okay. It's not bad.
And you're just saying all that because you made a custom that's better. So, yeah,
I didn't say that, but
that's how it is.
But,
yeah, I'll go to Bobby in a sec. But Bill, just capitalizing on the boots thing. As a toy maker, I mean, you got parts right here. They're a little chunky on the left, but then you make a whole new mold on the right. What do you think the decision was here to go this way?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, obviously he's got some holsters and some other things they wanted to put on there, but I mean, maybe the figure looks a little thinner, but so I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then Bobby, how many of these are you getting? You don't really army build though. I mean, is this your first army builder or what?
No, I'll only get one. I do like the crotch armor. Cobra makes sure that the right things are protected.
It's accurate,
right? It looks weird, but it looks cool. So I'll definitely copy one just because, like, I don't understand like the design in this, but it looks cool.
Yeah,
I like to see more green, like Mike was saying. You know, a little bit more green. You're right.
Yeah.
And someone said, who said it? It was not the hooker boots. That was funny. There we go. It was Todd. The armor looks like this is a bikini. Like it looks like it's like a one piece. That's like, you know.
We'll see his armor. Yeah, it goes from his shoulders all the way down.
Yeah, it's protecting heart, crotch, legs. Like it's like
all the nether regions.
There are 3 things you need to protect, gentlemen. There are 3 things you need to protect. Like, okay. Dr. Mindbender was like, listen, that's important.
Protect the balls.
Exactly. Dr. Mindbender's like, I've learned my lesson.
Exactly. I was going to say, we're going to have a few of these around Mindbender in some salacious scenes.
Exactly.
And it's fun that we have the green on the red, because I was going to mention, like, through this whole wave, I'm seeing like a red and green vibe, and the next character is obviously has a red jersey on. So is this something we're gonna get in time for Christmas, Mr. Big Bad Toy Store? Because here's the deal, like we got all those Joes that were supposed to come in December, like yesterday. So these probably will hit before Christmas, even though when you pre-order this weekend, it's going to say like August of 26, but you know you're going to get this before the end of the year, right, Mike?
I'm not speaking to pre-order arrivals anymore, man. That's a no-go for me. That's the number one question we get on a daily basis about like 47,000 products or whatever. So yeah, not going there.
Hey, it's red and green.
And if they're wave shipped, that causes even more problems, but we'll see what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you
go. Yeah, here's a comparison between the O-ring and
nice.
So like this is, yeah, I mean, overall, like you said, you guys nailed it with the goggles just having to be on top of the head, and
yeah,
everything else is pretty close. You don't need to retro card this up. So he's kind of another quick kick where it's like, why didn't you just put this in a retro card? It's close enough. I mean, just give his boots white, right? Everything else is similar.
White boots,
extra whites, yeah. And then you said the rescue doesn't go, but they wanted to add some white knee pads, which was, I think, a nice touch there.
I think I think that's what's throwing me off a little bit, the white knee pads, but whatever.
and now after asking Bill, it's like, yeah, they made legs that were so similar to the His Driver, but it's a new mold, so it costs something. But they could have made those like half padded ones.
They could have made them half
outside of the quad.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
it could be too. We haven't seen it from the side. It could be that maybe they're just pads on the front.
Yeah,
you know, on the side, maybe. I don't know. They maybe do they go all the way around? I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll find out this weekend.
Yeah, there's no way to know. Yeah, they showed us a lot this weekend, and it didn't end because we got Big Lob.
Oh, Big Lob! So excited to see Big Lob.
Yep, and then we just wanted to show the origins there. So we have the full Rawhides.
The Rawhide squad
finally. I mean,
gets completed.
We got him. So
yep.
If people are wondering why Lob's a big deal, this is why. And then
That's
this is just a nice shot. I don't know where I got this from, but this was a cool O-ring version. And but yeah, right away, Bill, talk about Big Lob. You said you're excited for my man, right?
I'm excited because I think he was kind of hoping we were going to get him in 6-inch. I like this too because I might be in the minority here, but I like a little bit of the kind of the modern updates on some of the designs on stuff. It doesn't have to be 100%, vintage. So I feel like this, even though it didn't have a vintage figure, but even like he looks different from the cartoon, but I think in a very cool way. And I think they've done a really nice job on kind of essentially just stepping him up. I think it's going to, and I think he's going to be taller too, I would imagine. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun too.
Bobby, it's not Kevin Johnson. It's Bradley Sanders. Are you disappointed? We were in the panel.
A little bit. A little bit. I won't lie. Yeah. I do want to go back 1 second though. Why does Big Lob look like Grace Jones here?
Isn't that Mercer's head?
I
it's Mercer's hair.
No, exactly. No, look, this is. I think it looks fantastic. I think I do like what Brian said here. Like, good thing they're using the starting lineup here. Yeah, he looks great. I like that he comes with everything. I like the fact that he comes with the basketball because it looks good. Yeah, this is a solid figure, which I will 100% be getting. So
he's very tactical, right? So I think we got a nice looking tactical version.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, kind of piggybacking off what Bill said, it's like all these classified characters. We're the kids of the 80s, right? So we're expecting like, oh, the one I had looked like that, but you're catering to a whole new audience. You got to grow this thing and keep people interested. So if you do everything retro, you can look at Lifeline and say, oh, the guy in the 80s, the lasers would have hit him and he'd be down in a couple of spots, or that Viper or whatnot. But now it's like they added armor in decent places, and Lifeline can actually like kneel down and help somebody with pads on. So it all makes sense to modernize this stuff.
Yeah.
It's logic, right?
Yep.
And the basketball is awesome. I mean, let's get some stop motion going against LeBron or something. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be funny.
Yeah.
Dunking on poor Tunnel Rat.
Yeah. Oh, dunking on Tunnel Rat and Larry Neck. Got to do that. Got to do the dunk on Larry Neck.
Yeah, no, I think he's cool, bro. I mean, that's a new M4 type weapon they got with him, which is awesome. That huge knife looks cool. You know, give him the basketball. Hey, it's a throwback to the movie. It's awesome. The pistol even looks like it's a new mold to me. I haven't seen that pistol before, and I'm guessing that thing on the left is a little grenade launcher or something. I don't know. So, but yeah, his bandolier looks awesome.
He's shooting grenades. Yeah.
He's lobbing grenades. He's not throwing them. He's shooting them at you.
Does that grenade fit in the barrel? Probably not. Doesn't look.
That's what I was thinking. Unless it's modular.
Maybe it plugs in the top or something. That would be ideal. But yeah,
that'd be sick.
Yeah, that's the only question I have. But his little weapons look pretty damn decent. You know, for Hasbro.
It looks like, I love the faded. If you can barely see it, but the 14 is faded. Like you got the bluish color coming in, the yellow, and you got like a basketball logo instead of like Nike. You got two different kind of logos.
Yeah.
On top, so that's real cool. It looks like he's got one like basketball wristband, like an NBA Nike one or whatever, and then he's got like a Fitbit or something, or like a.
He's got he's got a paracord bracelet like that.
Yeah, there's a paracord.
Yeah,
and then he's got joggers on. That's new.
Joggers.
Seen the joggers. Yeah.
Yep. You can't play basketball in those other boots he had on in the 80s fig, so it's like you got to get the joggers on and some Jordans.
Yeah.
I'm gonna paint some Jordans on him.
Absolutely. I knew you were gonna do that, Tony.
Yeah, this is a little too Travis Scott for me. I need some throwback Jordan.
That's it. I'm painting Jordans.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's good. They took the right inspirations and added some new stuff here and there. And Bobby mentioned Grace Jones, but the face looks like Orlando Jones. I actually looked up a bunch of pictures.
It does.
Here, but I was like, the likeness
does
is
look like Orlando
very
Jones. Yeah,
it does. That's cool.
Hair is a little different, but it's very cool.
It's a render. We'll see.
Yeah.
Got to complete the rawhides. Got to complete the rawhides for me. Yeah.
Cool. All right, and then I got to shout out DWH because he's got the Halloween costume of the year on the left.
Oh man,
nice.
The best ghillie suit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god, that's David. It is. I can see him.
That's David. Yeah, that's David.
David is Ambush.
He was inspired by Ambush, so he had to throw that.
That's awesome. I still need to make an Ambush.
Yeah, shout out to DWH. But all right, cool. Well, that was it for Joe. We're gonna cover a lot of that next Wednesday. It was awesome to get Bill and Mike's opinions on other toy lines. I always like to see creators, because we're all inspired by Joe, and I know Bill, and Mike. I know you guys last week with the AFA. We're talking about Joe being a big time childhood inspiration and one of your favorites. So there you go. That's my ghillie suit. You can't
absolutely.
Awesome. Very cool. All right, we'll get into the real stuff now. Forget the Hasbro. Get into this stuff. So,
oh man,
hey. So yeah, we didn't see MPC covered last week, and when I was leaving Comic-Con, I think I told both of you guys, I'm like, this is big. Like, I mean, I'll go to you, Mike. Like, do you think this NPC non-playable character? Do you think this has potential to be the freshest new line of 26 or what?
Wow, it's a loaded question.
Sure is. Sure.
I just it's so simple, yet no one's really put this effort into it, right? So as I've seen the action figure community and the toy collecting community evolve, you got to look at what people are doing right now. Action figure photography and all the diorama stuff, and there's just not enough filler out there. So not to call these folks filler, I didn't want to like crank out certain characters, and I don't think Bill would allow that. We always got to add some extra here. So you start building character bios basically, but no names. You don't want to you want to leave this up to the fans to say if that's Sal or Big Tony or whoever, right? So you call him Mob Boss. You decide. So it kind of goes along with the customization thing. you get to customize your storytelling. So yeah, I mean, I hope people will dig it. And you know, this is just the beginning. I think I said that 1,000 times at Comic-Con. We're just scratching the surface on some of this stuff. So the stuff in the pipeline is, you know, more exciting. And there's just some oddball stuff that I'm like, I think that'll actually work. You know, I've said it before, like the stay-at-home mom character is going to be fantastic. Who doesn't need that, right? So, and if you don't know you need it, you'll figure it out, and all of a sudden it'll be in your collection. So yeah, it's exciting to see, supported by, you know, our company here, and there was some good reception internally. You know, we vet a lot of this stuff and whatnot, and kind of decide on things as a team, and here we are.
Yeah, Bill, you make a fuck ton of toy lines all at once, but how excited are you for NPC, just based on kind of what Mike said? And you know, you and I talked about it on the phone. Like the toy photography and diorama stuff is just really taking off. This year, I want to say it's really escalated to another level, and I mean, this fits right in.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think like Mike said, we're really trying to, you know, put something out here that will help everybody like augment their collections. What I like about this line too, and again, this is all Mike too. I want to give Mike all the credit here because this is all Mike's line. You know, the possibilities here are kind of endless in terms of what we can do here. So we're touching on all sorts of stuff as we kind of even get into 27 too. So we're excited about all these different things we have planned for this line. And we, you know, the thing is too, like we were unsure whether we were going to show it at Comic-Con, and man, it ended up being like one of the most popular things we had in the booth, which was really exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Bobby, you collect a lot of toys. Just like our guy Spec, just like yours truly, Tony, like this, you know, you're a Marvel fan, and several other, you know, Marvel Legends, all these other toy lines, McFarlane. How do these fit in with what you need if you want to build like a scene? Like, I mean, what's your take on this? I mean, look, I mean, this is kind of says Arkham all over it, Arkham City, stuff like that. But how you feeling about what you see here, and along with your collection?
I told Bill at Comic-Con, like these are amazing. Like, look, this is honestly like you could easily do a Spider-Man scene with this. You could easily do a Batman scene with this. Like, right? You could have Spidey. You could have, you know, Kingpin with these figures and have Spidey crashing the set. You could have, you could recreate Year One, like that famous like Batman scene where he comes in. He's like, you know, you feasted for long enough, you're fat. Like there's Punisher. Like Christ, like Tony, you know, you could have blood explosions on these guys with Punisher just mowing them all down, right? There is a lot you could do. You could have Peter with the cheerleader, right? Like
you got it could go perfect with these. I mean, come on, right?
Oh
yeah, like
yeah,
oh
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But they have to drink coffee. Everybody has to drink coffee.
I still like when I met Bill.
You get a lot of coffee cups in this line.
Yeah, we got coffee.
I still like when I met Bill because Bill was like
old fashioned glasses.
There's a martini glass coming.
Bill was looking at me.
All right.
Bill was looking at me like, I know this guy, but why do I know this guy? He just like looking at me. I'm like, hi, I'm with this organization. He goes, that's it. Oh, you could just tell like he was like in his brain. He was like, I know this guy.
Yeah. Comic-Con's rough, man. I was always trying to.
It was just funny. Bill had that look. Like we all had that look in his face. Like, I know this person, but why do I know this person? Why? I told my Comic-Con, like these are amazing figures, and
thank you.
But yeah, you're welcome. But there's a line that we're gonna get to in a minute that I'm going to just like holy shit all over. I can't wait for it. So but yeah, these are amazing. These are amazing.
We could talk about that. Like, yeah, we'll talk about that right now. But so Bill, when it comes to BigBadWorkshop and NPC, like you just said, this is all Mike. Like, what's your input on lines like? We'll get into Soldiers of Fortune and stuff too, but like other lines that aren't Operation Monster Force, like what's your input level like?
No, it's still pretty up there. You know, Mike, you know, basically came in and pitched that and I had to sometimes be well, that's cool, but I don't know if we can really make that in that way. So
for NPC,
I kind of have
for NPC.
Yeah, for NPC. Yeah, I kind of have to be sometimes the dream killer a little bit of Mike's ideas for some of these things in a practical sense. But I think we're finding a right balance. I think of, I mean, look, a lot of this stuff is going to be parts reused from other lines. I mean, all of our stuff is compatible with each other. So you'll see a lot of these things across the different lines that we're doing, but we're trying to come up with, unique ways of using those parts plus adding a bunch of new stuff as well. So, but yeah, I mean, again, but Mike keeps pitching them out and he's got a good home run here, I think. So I'm excited about it.
Oh man, they look good.
Tony,
Oh, I was just gonna say they look awesome gangsters for, like Bobby was saying, Kingpin, Hammerhead, Tombstone, their sub bosses and all that stuff, and then the Punisher coming in, or Spidey and all that. These are what we need for, especially with customization and all that stuff coming in. But Marvel, DC, you could put these with any of those, man. It's right up my alley for the urban legends and all the urban superheroes and stuff like
Marvel
that. The down to earth, nitty gritty Marvel Knights people. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
So, I'm looking forward to NPC.
We'll tap into some other eras too. So I mean, it's you can do callbacks to the 80s, 90s. Like there's going to be a variety. It's not just modern day stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Love that.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Thanks for that info. A couple questions that we got before we move on to the next section. Josh said, are we getting some new reveals? Yes, that's on the thumbnail, baby. We got some stuff to announce. Can you give us a microchip or a guy that's similar to that?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
So there's
tapping into Marvel.
There's an idea here that we're gonna. The way I originally came up with this was like to put out a wave. So I'm going to give you an example. Like it would be called Camp Nightmare, right? So it's like slaughtered teens scared for their life, maybe at a camp where there's other, killers and whatever. So you can look at that and you can have like, a camp counselor and like the brave girl and the jock dude and all that stuff, right? So you can kind of get into that. That plays well in like 30-year span of movies, right?
Yeah.
It can be modern day, it can be old school. There's serial killers in other collections that you can go buy to accommodate with that. And so now we're looking at like, how deep does this go? Well, I think we need a toy collector, a comic book nerd, right? So is that a middle-aged dude in their 40s? Maybe, and so like when you look at like a hacker, I want to look at like a, I don't know, call it like a white collar civilian, something like that, where you have, like office employees, but they make sense. So you're getting into things like IT programmer. And then it's like one of the things we're kind of going back and forth on or trying to figure out still is like, do you give that, what they kind of do during their day and then maybe a little twist at night, like why they're into that, or they get into some hot water and then the mob gets involved or something like that. So it's all going to kind of tie in together if you want to do it that way. So everybody will feel important.
So
yeah, some Matrix Neo type of hacker.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I was just gonna say that NPC are more than just tropes. You're actually like, you just gave us a whole backstory behind it. You're just like, all right, here's the cheerleader, the mob boss. You're actually like, why? There's a lot of why.
Yeah, look, a cheerleader's got drama in her life. She's got a cell phone. Who's hitting her up? Is she going to make in front? Is she going to be in the third line? Like that's a big thing for that cheerleader to go through.
She's going to be on the pill.
Survive out of Camp Nightmare. Like there's a lot of decisions. The big thing for me with the stay-at-home mom is like, she's got to pick up Timmy. She's got to run around and make practice and all that stuff. But like you guys alluded to it. She's going to get stuck on a bridge and Rhino's crashing into a taxi and Spidey's swinging through and she's going to have this expression to like, be frightened or whatever. So she's not just like a stereotypical, character that way. That's like just running around all day. She's busy, yet she will defend and whoop some butt too. So it's pretty cool.
Love it. All right, Bobby is excited because he said, "Oh, I know you from somewhere, but we all know this guy." And it's Bulletproof, Cops and Crooks.
Oh, look at those.
Bobby, I'll just let you take it away, man. This is kind of your section of the show.
Oh, look, I got it right here.
Look at that, we got it in hand.
Oh,
right there.
Wow. That belt color is going to change. We're going to match the jacket, so that'll change.
Yeah, this is
there we
go. This is the working prototype we got from the factory, but so a few more changes on here we're making right now, but yeah, looks pretty good. So yeah,
nice.
Super excited. Cops is I just got some new artwork from Bart today, Sears, and he's super excited too. Like he's happy to be back on the line, and he keeps just sending me all sorts of stuff. So he's so that's good. Larry Hamla's writing the bio cards and the little,
nice.
we're kind of carrying the theme that we have with Monster Force with the comic on the flap.
Mm-hmm.
That'll carry through in the packaging on this as well. So Larry's writing a little comic and Bart's drawing it. Bart's designing the other two characters right now that we've started working on. So we got a lot that we want to do here. If Cops is your thing, we got stuff coming. I would urge everybody to pre-order it. We got to get those numbers up. Like all of our lines, like I always kind of tell everybody, like pre-orders are important. I know there's a lot of pre-order fatigue out there, but for us especially, it's really important because that's how we look at like what we're going to make and how many we're going to make, what's popular. Like we look at all those numbers all the time. Like toy store is a pre-order business, and that's really a lot of the metrics we check to see about like what people are into and what they want. And we try to make it really easy. We try to make it so that, you don't have to put any money down. It's really just about like getting in line at this point. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
When Travis asked me how I felt about this, the only thing I can say is 2 words: fuck yes. When this came up for pre-order, I was like, oh, do I? And as I'm saying, like, do I? I'm like pre-ordering. I'm like, do I? I pre-ordered it. Oh no, it happened. Look, I love Bulletproof. Long Arm and Sundown were my favorites. With Highway being a third, because I loved Highway's motorcycle, but I loved Long Arm's like almost like a web shooter type deal, like where you could like swing.
Yeah, I'll just put it this way: I just saw a sculpt for that yesterday. That might be a little bit of a hint of what's happening.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And then being from Texas, Sundown was my dude just because he was a cowboy. I had the Cop Cycle, I had the Dragster, I had the Pursuit Jet. I did not have the Airspeeder, but the Cop Cycle was dope because I loved the little fire snaps. I can't think what they're called right now. The pop, like what were those? Those the
caps, I think they were.
The cap gun stuff.
Yeah. And they were all it was great.
I looked into the cap gun thing too. We thought about it for a hot minute, and we're just like, it's not kind of worth it with all that thing we have to build into it. But it would be fun. And then Bart's got all these designs that he sent me that we're going to try to reveal here along the way of all the stuff they didn't make for the line that he designed. Ooh. He's got all this stuff in his archives that he sent me too. Much like Eagle Force, when we were doing Eagle Force, Paul, Kirshner, who did all the original designs for Eagle Force, sent me just so much stuff that he had in his archive. Some stuff we've made figures of in the Eagle Force line. So Bart also, like, he really wants to design a new character. He's like, I really want to do kind of something new. So I think we're going to try to do something new too along the way too. I mean, we want to get all the classics one done, but we want to build it out. Yeah.
Kind of the line, just like the line we talked about, Classified, where you take the retro stuff, but then after a while you're like, this is mine. I'm going to make something along with it. You got to make the hits, but why not add to it? And having Bart there is perfect. So I know Bobby wanted to know about what was next, and we did have a tease in the upper right corner, but I sorry to spoil the tease, but there you go.
Yeah, so that's one of the next figures we're doing. So I've kind of alluded to the next couple of figures we're doing. Yeah, so I think the plan is moving forward that we want to do a cop and a crook at the same time, like for pre-order. Okay. So we probably are not going to do a wave of 6. We're probably just going to do in waves of 2. It's kind of moving forward.
That's fine. I've already got my credit card in there, so it's just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
No,
awesome.
No, just because Cops and Crooks was a criminally underrated cartoon.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing too. People don't realize like how big they were too. Like they were not like. I mean, if I put them next to like an O-ring, like people think they were this scale. Like they're huge. Like people don't remember the original line. You know, they're a lot bigger than people remember.
They're 6 inches.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, I mean, they're like 5. And like, if we do this, like, if we're doing a little comparison, it's like 5.5 business. Here, where's my camera?
Okay.
So it's like they're not quite 6. But they're not like 4 either. You know, like so. Yeah, it's they were. You know, people don't remember that they were actually like pretty large for the time when a lot of companies were making like smaller, 4-inch stuff.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Do want to add, last week you mentioned that the briefcase will open and have a lot of the retro stuff inside. I
got that too. You want to see that? I got that too.
All right.
Yes, please.
Let's go.
Can you see it? Hold on. There you go.
Here we go.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. So that's all the inside of it. So that's just like the vintage one,
Nice.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. And then, just to kind of stream throw. Is vehicle something? And Bob, this question was from Bobby, but just to move the show along, the vehicle, are there vehicle possibilities, and would that require working with like Ramen Toy or Gridiron if you were ever thinking of doing vehicles for something like this with all these wonderful contraptions we got here?
I mean, I think vehicles are on the table for sure. I think it's it's hard because they're it's expensive, right? And it's a question of like, will it be enough to get it? I don't know if we'd. Nothing against Ace or Mark or anything. Those guys are great, but like I mean, we'd probably just do our own thing. In terms of that. Now, I mean, there is a world where if Mark wanted to do something 3D printed, and we either we didn't feel like the audience was there for it, or we tried it and maybe it didn't work or whatever. If Mark wanted to do it, I don't think we'd have any issues with it. We talked to him about it. I mean, he's obviously got a lot of cool stuff he's doing right now, but if he was interested in it, I think I would talk to Mark about it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, look at this. That you can't tell me that they wouldn't throw their dreadnoughts in with this thing, right? So I mean, this is
There's a lot of
They made some cool stuff. We got a couple questions. We'll cut to all right, let's just get to this one. What's going on with the Voyagers stuff you showed off a few years ago?
I think that we get asked about it a lot. It's not that it's not happening. It's just we're kind of prioritizing some other stuff right now.
What do you call it? I think we have enough in the.
We got a lot of toys. Yeah, I mean, we honestly, Monster Force ended up being a much bigger hit than we thought it was going to be, and that's not a bad thing. And so we've decided to focus a lot of energy, even though we're doing a lot of different things, we're focusing a lot of energy on that right now. And I think another thing too is, and Mike said this before, with a lot of the lines we are working on, story comes first, and so that's a heavy lift, right? Sean and I are working on a lot of story stuff, and we want to make sure that when it comes to a line that is story heavy, something like Monster Force or Raven Society, that we're making sure we're doing it right. And I think with Voyagers, I think, again, I'm not saying it's off the table. It's just not something we're looking at right now. We kind of showed it at PowerCon a few years ago to get some reactions, and it was pretty good. But probably not something we're going to kind of have over the next year. It doesn't mean it's off the table entirely, but probably not happening right away.
Mm-hmm. That just brought me to something. Is it like the reason, maybe, I mean, beyond just being a passionate or talent or having a checkbox, but coming out with so many toy lines is kind of like a house of ideas, to quote Marvel Stan Lee, is like you come out with these ideas, and then the one that, I mean, they more than one hits, but the ones that do hit, they stick. And then the ones that maybe don't hit right away, you circle back around to later, if possible. Is that kind of what goes on with some of the reasoning for all the like different lines?
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of, I've always kind of put stuff out early to get senses of what people like. And again, that's why we get questions about Voyagers, which is awesome. I mean, these are great problems to have when people are into the stuff that you want to make. But we really try to get a beat on like what people really want to see. And then we want to make sure we do the right thing and produce toys that, you know, are of great quality and that have good story behind them and the whole thing. And there's only so much that I think some of us can do, you know, with a small team. So I think that it's a lot of different factors, but again, it's not off the table. I think it's something that I look at finally and go, I think I want to get around to it at some point.
Cool. I had a perfect segue, but I can't leave my man out from Australia with this question. So the GIJoe Classified reviewing God, Shark Eyes asks, Bill, can you speak to the claims of a certain other action figure manufacturer stated he has the rights to the Cops name and words to that effect?
I'm just going to say, like, you know, we've got the trademark, we own Cops, we're working with the original creators on it. I'm just going to kind of leave it at that.
Cool. I mean, enough
Damn
said.
right.
There you go. All right.
Motherfucker.
Moving on, as they would say in the LA on movie sets and everything. So yeah, we touched on Voyagers. And now how do you feel about going 112 with this line, Long Box Heroes?
God damn it.
Well, we did the Long Box Heroes line as the retro sort of superpower style. And that was really popular. People like that.
Amazing.
And so we were like, okay, we talked to a lot of the creators and we're like, hey, we'd like to do something, you know, at 6 inch, and they were into it. And so this kind of, I've gotten to be friends with a lot of these guys, which is as a huge comic book geek is really cool. The fact that I got to, you know, that I get to work with Dave's sister on Rocketeer is pretty great because Dave's no longer with us, but like, you know, so it's like, it's really great. Right. And so, and I love all these characters and want to, you know, I'm excited that we get to play in that sandbox. There's been other companies that also are doing awesome figures here as well with some of these guys, which is great. And we're trying to do some different interpretations. Theirs were great too. I have them on my shelf. And we're kind of trying to go, okay, we're going to do some more. Some of these lines are going to get built out and fleshed out like Rocketeer. Some of them will be one-offs like Grendel, where we're going to do the first Grendel figure, and then we're talking to Matt about doing some other Grendels as well. So the idea is to try to continue to augment each of them as we kind of get into it. And Sky Captain's fun because I worked on the movie, and you know, it's just a fun character to me, and I was, you know, happy that we, you know, Shannon Denton, who you know, did a really great like book with Kevin on Sky Captain, kind of brought it back into kind of public awareness a few years ago with the book, and I was like, oh, it'd be fun to do a figure. So that's kind of how that came to be.
And that paint job by Mikey's pretty awesome,
right? Yeah. Sorry about that, Mike. Say that again.
Oh, the paint job on Sky Captain by Mikey is awesome.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's getting great reviews. Bill, you do VFX? Is that what you did on that?
Yeah. So I did before I started doing the toy thing full time. I spent many years in visual effects working on all sorts of stuff. So I worked on Sky Captain, which was a lot of fun. And there's a lot of cool designs in Sky Captain. I mean, the movie I think is great, especially for what it was at the time. But I'm big into the pulp stuff, so that was a huge inspiration on some of even the stuff that we've been working on behind the scenes too. So I was happy to kind of get in touch with Kevin and make this figure happen.
And I know you're doing Mike Aldred's Madman too. I don't have
we're doing Madman
here, but you did it. Yeah, and then I was going to ask this. The collector wants to know if because you did Goon already. Are we getting a 112 Goon?
We're not currently working on one right now.
Okay.
We might, we'll have to talk to Eric and see what he wants to do. The Mezco Goon figures are really good though. Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know if you guys have those. I have those, and I really love them. They're not super articulated, but I think they work really great for when they're a great interpretation of Eric's work, which I think is really awesome too. And that's one of the things that we also want to do here as well, is make sure that, these things look like they came out of the comic.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Right on.
We'll pull a Hasbro and say, don't ask about future products. So we're kidding, but we'll say, speaking of pulp, can we get a 6-inch Phantom?
Oh, I mean, I think Phantom would be fun. A lot of that King feature stuff is great. Like, Flash Gordon, Phantom.
Flash Gordon, Tarzan, and all that.
Yeah, I mean, NECA did some really fun Flash Gordon figures a few years ago too, Ming and a bunch of other ones, which I think are great.
Yeah,
you just have to do Phantom, but with Billy Zane's head. That movie was criminally underrated.
Right. You're gonna just smash. He's got to smash evil. You got to smash
exactly
evil, man, one day. Yeah.
Bobby, you got any? Guy, Bobby.
No. Ryan makes a great point. The Shadow and Doc Savage. The Shadow movie was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Sure. Directed by the director of Highlander. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Was it really? I didn't know that. Oh shit.
Yeah. So yeah. I thought Alec Baldwin was great in the Shadow movie. I thought he was like perfectly cast.
He did a good job. Yeah.
Alec and Billy Baldwin, because Billy Baldwin played the Shadow. When he
transformed,
William Baldwin,
the bigger face, it was Billy.
I mean, Doc Savage in the Shadow would be great. I think I've got the Mezco Shadow. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And they got a Doc Savage coming, and I kind of go, I don't know, man. Those are pretty great. I don't know if we can do anything. Mezco holds a high bar, right? And I think those things are pretty great. And with the soft goods too, especially on the Shadow, it's something I think they do really well. Like their Dick Tracy stuff too is awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got that too.
I'm talking about other people's toys that I love. But yes, stuff. But yeah,
people are here for you to reveal stuff not from Mezco. They're like, why? Bill and Mike are going to reveal all the Mezco on New York Comic Con.
Right.
I don't think Mez would dig that.
Jeez.
All right, cool. We'll move on to stuff that, you created and that Mezco will never make, unless we'll never say never, but more than likely not. So you can get these now. Go on.
Yeah, they're in stock.
You're playing with those for a long time in that review.
What was that, Mike?
I said, are you still playing with your toys? You were playing with them for a long time in that review.
Oh, dude. I got like a bunch of
your hands were like black. I was like, this dude didn't stop. And then you're like 8 hours deep. And I'm like,
8 hour review, man. 8 hour review. It was awesome. And I appreciate you guys both for sending them out. And right on cue, man. It's almost as if you knew the presentation order here that we got.
I always do that.
Season 0 is right up our alley here, probably at a toy kind of mood, because very related to military toys, where season 1 and 2 are more the monster stuff, which I still love and I still want more of them. But yeah, this was a fantastic edition. I can't thank you guys enough. I had so much fun. Like I said, I never played this much doing a review. Usually just do it and it's over. And this, I was like, I'm gonna just change and go through all the stuff and doing comparisons. And how you feeling about that camo job, Bill? I mean, compare that to what Hasbro's doing, and Tony's one of the best, right? Tony Colello, shout to him. And man, is this Chris's work? Chris Scott?
Yeah, Chris did a lot of the art direction on this wave, and set up a lot of the the looks of the different camo patterns and other things like that. So yeah, I mean, and I think the factory is doing a really nice job. I'm sitting in front of Soldiers of Fortune Wave 1 and what we have planned for Wave 2 right now. I've got like 6 or 7 different new camo patterns in front of me right now that I think they look really great. I think they look really great. Here, I'll give you guys a tease to one of them.
Yeah, you might as well.
I'll just show you.
Wednesday night, nobody's watching.
Right, and this is kind of like just this is just a test of camo. This is not anything other than that, but I mean, it's gonna maybe kind of bright. Can't see that one too well. Hold on.
Is that a snow?
It look like a winter camo when you put it up there.
Yeah,
he's got the HasLab before we do. He's got the HasLab. All right.
There you go. Some urban camo.
There we go. There we go. So yeah, so it's looking pretty fun.
Try to get one with your hand in there. There you go. Yeah.
I can do that too.
Bright.
Yeah, it's still too bright.
It's kind of bright. Still bright with it. Anyway.
Is that Frosty?
Yeah, that's Frosty. So yeah, I think they're really knocking out the camo on these. So I'm excited about where we're kind of going with Soldiers of Fortune the next wave. We're just wanting to do like some really fun camo patterns, and they're doing a really good job. So we want to kind of
Tony's
continue
excited
with
for that, right? Soldiers of Fortune. We'll talk about that at the end, but yeah, just quick remark on what SOF's doing.
Yeah, I'm excited for the what you call it, the exclusive, the Joe Fest exclusive we're in line for. Ooh,
yeah,
the Phantom Core, 2 of those bad boys coming.
Yeah.
Yep. And speaking of Phantom Core, right on the screen, we'll talk more about Gridiron, but this loadout was just insane. Usually I'm like, I don't need the loadouts and stuff, but thank you guys for sending this. It was a surprise. I had no idea. Thank you so much. And it was really added to the review. Look at this.
I will go back to, I think the first time we met you guys was at Joe Fest a couple of years ago, and we knew this stuff was coming. And you know, you and I talked after that about getting you stuff and the whole thing. And I said, just wait for, season 2. And I'm glad that you were able to kind of wait for that, and then we could drop all that. And thanks for doing the, super awesome review of everything. That was really great.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Yeah, and thank you to every single customer on the planet who waited on this journey with us too, because Monday happened and I was like, yes, here we go, finally. And it was, it's a lot of waiting, right? And we're gonna fix up some of that. But everybody's hyped. Shout out to all the Operation Monster Force fans.
Yep.
Yeah, I was over there at Gridiron picking up my. I'm sorry, Travis. I was over there at Gridiron picking up an order for my for the Hound. The doors that he's got on the Hound. I got that, and then I went into his in his collection room, and I saw in some details and some really nice glass cabinets. He's got the Operation Monster Force Phantom Core and everything. Like, yeah, I see him. They're right there in front of me. You know what I mean? And I was just seeing him like, oh shoot! And then I look at the Phantom Core. And he's got all the zombie bites like all over him. Like, where's my Phantom Core? I went to Joe Fest for. I want a solid one.
Not too far off.
It's coming. We got one more. We got one more show, and then we're gonna get him out. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Ed Hellman says Bill and Mike are
crushing.
That's nice.
What's happening, Ed?
Yeah. Awesome right there. I see like a bunch of questions and stuff, but if it's not about what we got on the screen, we'll answer it later if that's okay. I have to ask this because this was something in my review. So what was the inspiration for General Brown on the left? We all know the one on the right because we got this, and I had some fun with a bunch of celebrities. It's just funny that Pedro Pascal ended up as Footloose somehow.
I like it.
Yeah, and then I had them, like doing the old man version right there.
There you go.
Nice.
But I found this, and it's like some super rare independent video game from I don't know, Finland or somewhere in the Dutch country. I'm like, hey, you can't. This is all I found. And that was like a sentence of info. Like, was this something you've seen? Have you seen these photos before? Because
I had not seen them, I think, until you posted or somebody posted them. I did not.
Yeah.
I had not seen them.
Like, what are the odds, right?
Yeah.
Like, no one. Yeah. This is like not a known thing. So, was there a specific reason you went with this likeness? I'll ask.
I mean, it wasn't supposed to really, look like any particular person, just like any of the other heads. I think, I think sort of people have said it looks like a variety of people, not just, certain actors. So yeah, that really wasn't the intent kind of going in. Yeah.
Fair enough. Very cool. And I mean, some of us have been blessed with Budo here.
Oh yeah.
We got the Red
Budo's
Demon.
Awesome.
And I'm playing a game called the 13 Ghosts. I'm playing a game called Ghosts of Yote, which is the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. So between Budo and this, I'm just like, man, my toys are reflecting my video game lifestyle. So this is awesome. I'm getting all this great samurai. But yeah, talk about what we got going on with these teases, starting with the Red Demon, 13 Ghosts, and then the Goblin.
Yeah, so those are part of season 3. And the 13 ghosts are essentially they're basically 13 Japanese warriors who whose spirits are embodied in their masks. And so once the masks go on a human, they take over essentially that human. So there's 13 of them that we have to do. A couple of them are working for obviously Operation Monster Force. A couple of them are not. So there's a little bit of a story that ties into some of the other larger world stories that we're looking to do as well. So I think you'll start seeing some of these characters that kind of end up coming into Monster Force and other lines that I would say are like crossover characters, where there's a story here for Monster Force, but then the story kind of goes into Blade Cuts Both Ways, which is another spin-off line that we've done in 4-inch as well. So we've done the Goblin in both 4-inch and 6-inch now also.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then we got the Goblin here with his loadout. For some reason, I could not find an image for the fog other than the image that you showed on our show, and it was like on the His Tank forum. So is there?
Yeah, we haven't
behind the fog? Yeah.
Well, he's the partner to the Goblin. We just haven't pre-ordered him yet. We've had him at a couple of shows.
The fog. Okay.
Yeah, but he's another of the 13 ghosts, but we haven't offered him up for pre-order yet.
So we have 3 so far of the 13.
Yeah, so
right?
there's 3 there's 3 so far. Wow. Yeah, that we've revealed. Yeah.
Wow. Very cool. All right, great. And then we'll get into Eagle Force. So you got Long Box Heroes 112, and now you got Eagle Force 112. And you mentioned last week on the Action Figure Alliance interview that there would be somewhat of a crossover between this and the 13 Ghost story. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, no. So this kind of crosses over with Monster Force. So Eagle Force is coming in at 6-inch as well. We showed some of these at a few of the shows this summer. And then when that story starts up, you'll see the first season of Eagle Force will be a little bit of a Monster Force crossover. And then of course it'll continue into its own seasons that, aren't really, crossing into Monster Force too much. But so you'll start story wise, things will kind of start to dovetail, and they'll kind of open up into other lines too, as we start bringing in more stuff into the larger universe that we're building. But we've had a lot of people that have been asking for Eagle Force at 6-inch for a while. So we've decided, let's go ahead and do it. Going to start out here with a smaller wave, and see how it does. Like, the fans of Eagle Force at 4-inch are awesome. We're continuing 4-inch as well, but we also understand people want to see these at 6-inch. So we had these at a couple shows this summer and got really good response.
Awesome. Yeah, just to summarize, you have Captain Eagle and the Eagle Force Trooper on the left there, and then you got the Mamba Men and the Mamba,
General Mamba.
Yep.
Yeah, very sick, very cool. Yeah. So Tony, any questions for him on these? Because this is like custom fodder too. Not only if you can jump into Operation Monster Force, but these are a lot of cool parts too, right?
Yeah, these ones are the 4-inch ones, or
no? These are 6-inch.
These are 6-inch. These are 112. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, they look great. I like the vest on this guy's awesome. I mean, the Tommy guns, the loadouts, the weapons are right up my alley. They look really good, man. I'm looking forward to these.
Yeah,
and then
I'm excited.
13 ghosts, man. Oh my god.
What's this all about, Mike?
The button is I think it's still under lock and key. Right. So we don't
remember that.
Yeah, it's around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere.
Can't bring that button anywhere. I'm not bringing that button anywhere.
Can't bring it out on a night like tonight. Wednesdays could get a little too wild.
Go mess with it.
We should press it on a podcast though. Like, yeah, we should press it and see what happens some night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not pressing that button.
Well, you can't press it. It's with me. It's over here.
I know. I'm not gonna. I don't want to touch that thing. That thing does all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. I'd wait till
that
midnight when everyone's gone, so it's like a gremlin box then, and
I remember at Joe Fest, I'm like, "What the hell is this button? Press it!"
Yeah.
We just have a red
back.
button, and we pressed it before by accident. Trust me. Remember, Bobby? We've had like 3 versions of like episode 118 or something because we hit that red button by accident.
Yep.
So, button.
Yep. It was interesting.
A travesty.
It was a travesty.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to Cody's comment. You know, he's saying like most of your lines, Bill, or some of them or whatever are connecting is like a Fresh Monkey fiction universe or Big Bad You. I like that.
Big Bad You. There we go. Yeah.
How do you feel about the overall arc of all your lines joining? That should have been a question at the end of the show. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean that's the plan, right? Like we're building out this larger universe. Everything's kind of connected. I think we're okay. There's a large thing here happening, but I think one of the things I really like about it is we want to bring you into these lines sort of by themselves, and then find fun ways to kind of cross them over, introduce you to other things. Even though there is this giant universe, I'm not really interested in like, here's this whole universe we're building. It's like everything. And it's like, I want to kind of start bringing you in through the characters, through the story. Why, there's a reason why Eagle Force is going to cross over with Monster Force, and it's a big one, right? So like that needs to be important. That's important to me, and it's important to Sean, who's writing stuff, that's how we kind of do it, right? We're taking you guys on, hopefully, if you're with us, we'll take you on this journey. And so far, people are pretty happy with where we're going. And so thanks everybody for coming with us on this journey, but it's a journey. It's fun, right? I mean, I could come out and say, hey, this is the Fresh Monkey universe and it's all these things, but I think the way we want to do it is
overwhelming. So I think
it is, right? Yeah, right. It is like, and it's, and again, like we know it's there, it's out there. We've done this like with Eagle Force 2 in our 4-inch line. There's a lot of different sublines and they're all kind of connected. And so you'll see a lot of those things kind of come into the 6-inch world as well as we kind of get going.
Cool. Yeah, and stay tuned if you're watching right now. We're 2 hours in. We've got Mike from BigBadWorkshop and Bill from Fresh Monkey, and we still got a little bit to go. Pretty soon we're going to reveal a new subline as well. So stay tuned. I'll hit a couple questions. Apologies to Sean. I already asked this like 2 hours ago, but we just talked about the Phantom Core. Yeah, this is going to go up on BBTS, right? Just to confirm that, Mike.
Yeah, that's right. For context, we started this as a in-person pre-order exclusive at conventions. So, if you went to one of these 5 shows, I think we did. I don't remember. It's been a long year. We offered this at conventions, and the response was overwhelming. Like, I want this. And anytime we had like the leftover eraser figures, they're gone in like, I don't know, the first one was gone in like 2 minutes or something, and I think the last one was in stock a little longer, but they go quick, right? So we don't. I don't like taking away exclusives from conventions, but this one, given it's a pre-order, what we did in person allows you to, not only get an interaction with us, just kidding, but get like, a special pin to join the Phantom Corps and a, spoiler alert, little lower price point. So the convention has some incentive, and then we will go ahead and make it wide just because it's too good of a figure really in the end to, only produce for the convention folks. So we want to make that special for everybody and also have it offered wide. So
is it safe to say that most of the exclusives, not going forward, but the ones that are going to be truly convention exclusives are going to be like more your translucent figures, or would you entertain like, hey, you gotta come out to one of these shows and whatever? Like, could it go either way? Like,
yeah, it's a good question. We actually talked about it, 4 days ago, maybe something like that. It's not just going to be clear people. I'll tell you that. So we've got some things in the hopper.
Not just clear. Yeah.
But, I got the clear people. I got that one.
Yeah, the clear people.
The Griffin.
We're going to Legions Con too. I mean, word on the streets is there's going to be an exclusive there too, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, it made sense. Again, going back to story, it made sense to do those characters. If you picked up the eraser and you read the tag on the package, you understood why that colorway made sense. So to that comment earlier, like, will we make a green figure? It sounds cool, but like, it's got to make sense. So with stuff going forward, it's like, well, we can't just crank out clear stuff or these translucent figures or whatever. So let's look at some other things. And so we've got a couple ideas already cooking for 2026.
Cool. And then I'll stick with you guys with a couple questions, but I want to kind of maybe rapid fire these so we can move on. Troy Roach, is season 0 meant to be the prequel?
Yes.
And like in the story as well.
Yeah. So season 0 is essentially the prequel to season 1.
Cool. Yeah, and if anyone is unfamiliar, we originally solicited all 14 SKUs or whatever it was with season 2 on them. And then as you looked at it, you're like, wait, these Apophis Legions guys make sense to be like in a story before that. So the beauty of having a lengthy pre-order is you can take the story and you can kind of divide that and make season 0 on the fly, but make it cool and make the story interesting and really incentivize those characters to be that much more meaningful.
Nice, beautiful. Any update on Longbox Wave 2?
Yeah, I mean, we launched the Kickstarter, and with the tariff business, we decided to pull it. We're still trying to figure out how to make it work with the tariffs. The tariff thing sucks.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say it. It sucks. It sucks.
Blows.
It's not a small deal. It's gotten better than it was early in the year, but it is still not great, and it is continuing to affect everything that we do. Yep. You know, and I don't want to make it into a political thing or whatever. But it's the reality. The reality is like, especially for small companies,
no doubt,
it's really hard. And so, and that's not. I mean, that's, you know, I'm talking to everybody, and I'm sure you guys talk to folks too at the shows who are doing their own Kickstarters and other things. Like, that's the folks that are really affected by it too. Yep. Like, it's really hard to figure out how to kind of make it work with the numbers that we have to work in now. So on the Longbox thing, Jason and I are talking about it, but we're still trying to figure out how to crunch it to make it work, knowing that's still a factor.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Sounds good. We'll move right along here. And then just to kind of wrap up some of the previews that you had here, we got, what do you think of these, Bobby? They look, the one on the left looks a little familiar, huh? So you got Dr. Tanis Rand, Genesis, the geneticist, and the Mr. Legacy historian. Bobby, take it away.
No, they look dope as shit. You know, again, this is one of those things that, I mean, it is not. I don't mean to downplay, but no, like these are amazing figures, and they look great with. Actually, oh shit, his head looks like Dr.
Yes,
Quest.
it does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's all you can say. Yeah,
Dr. Quest.
he went a little too far. Oh no. But it's again, it's stuff. These are figures that you can kind of bring into your other toy worlds, right? Like,
yeah, they fill holes too. Yeah,
big time.
Right. Or, you know, even with the Harbinger of Doom, that is straight Hellboy, right? Like, you can easily put that with Hellboy, any of your, you know, Doctor Strange, any of your Mystics. Like, come on, like, it's just, it's so good to, like, oh, these aren't just, it's going back to when we were kids and when you just like mixed and mashed.
It's a big wide range, yeah.
Yeah, your toy lines. Like, I still have it. Like, it's I love to point it out sometimes, but I have my Eternia. I would take it outside when I looked when I was at my grandmother's in the snow and put all my figures on it and just kind of giant, you know, Secret Wars basically. But like these are great designs. I love the way that they look. So yeah, no.
Very cool. I for one want to review the Harbinger of Doom. So that's
I got your notes still. I got your note.
Yeah. What was that?
I got your notes still.
Mike's taking a note.
Thanks so much. I appreciate that.
Also, we haven't refeatured these on the main BBTS page, but if anyone's interested, all the season 3 part 1 images have been updated. They're live now. So we just tossed up one of each on socials this week to kind of show what's coming. But now every listing has the glamour shots.
Cool.
Right. No, I
wish I knew that before we went live.
I know it just happened. I think it just happened like today or whatnot. But yeah.
Oh no, I worked all day today, so that would know.
No, I wish I had thought about this when you asked me how I thought about it, Travis. I thought about Billy Bob from Varsity Blues. Like 10, a fucking 10.
Oh, yeah.
A 10.
They are 10s. All right, cool. But speaking of 10s, got some ladies in the house, man.
Yeah, we got some ladies coming.
Some ladies, finally, yes.
Yeah, we've been showing a lot of the scopes that we've been working on. I mean, we've been working on these for the last year, kind of behind the scenes. We're getting into tooling now on some stuff. But I will say too, like we are probably not going to actually offer these for pre-order for a while. And the reason we're waiting on some of that is because we really want to shorten our pre-order to release windows. And so we're going to throw things out. We're going to get comments. We hope to get comments and some feedback on what folks like, but we're probably not going to like offer them up right away. So it's a little bit of a different strategy for us, but since we know we're kind of making them, we want to kind of get into the actual making them and then offer them closer to when we're sort of ready to start production. So we're not sitting on like a 2-year release, from pre-order to release schedule. Maybe that's a year. Like with Bulletproof, right? It's going to be less than a year, right? So that's kind of what we're going after to make sure that we're trying to, deliver these things sooner from the time of pre-order.
Mm-hmm. And then we got Red Riding Hood right here, right?
Yeah, Dan Mitchell sculpted the hell out of this thing, man. He did a great job. Looks great.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Detailed as hell, yeah.
Yeah, she got a soft goods hood going on with that as well.
With the wire.
Red Riding Hood.
It's wired cape.
Yep.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Nice.
Most of our soft goods, if there is a like Bulletproof's coat, it's got a wire in it. Like anything that we're doing that has some kind of a cloak or a cape will have a wire in it for sure.
Gotcha. Awesome. Yeah, it looks terrific. Bobby, what do you think?
Amazing. The thing is like I'm like, what line do I drop to get these? No. I was looking at the gun. I was looking at the guns because I thought of Devil May Cry when he had a ebony and ivory.
Oh yeah.
Like, those guns. I'm like, oh, damn it! This is amazing. I love the axe, the spear. Like this is all amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks. Yeah.
And I meant to mention earlier, part of that NPC line, just to circle back, is kind of making unique accessories that people are looking for too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And some of them are, you'll see some things like a certain accessory might come with something else, but the idea was if you want to make this character feel like that's what it is or should be, then it needs to have at least these significant things. So we're packing them out just like the other figures that we do. I think everybody kind of knows that now that we load up our figures here and kind of give you a really good value with a well-made quality figure for a solid price point. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. Well, and we are looking. I saw something about accessory packs too. Like, ultimately that just makes sense. So we'll get around to doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, there we go.
Well,
yeah, there it is. I think.
Yeah, and if you ever watched us, you know that I like to go on a certain rant when it comes to Hasbro at times, where like the goddamn accessories, it's not that hard to just throw a few things.
Come without webs.
If you're giving me a Spider-Man, give me a web. Give me one little string of plastic. It could be a rope.
Just a string. String. Yeah.
Is there an assumption you already have a web? I guess I don't follow
right?
that one.
What if I don't have a Spider-Man with the web with anything? Like I do. Taken. No, like it's not that different. You already got the molding. I'm down there. But like these figures actually give like a lot with it. So like, all right, yeah, these are fantastic. That's amazing. I know Spec had some definite like positive thoughts about this one.
Oh, the order. Yeah, the order Yeah, she's all decked out. Like we got more. She's got more stuff than this too. That is gonna like. She's got some big ass guns and stuff too. That's gonna come along with her. Yeah. So.
Love the gas mask with it, and then the crossface is sick. Yeah.
And we'll. I think there's a lot of potential here for a few different really fun colorways.
Oh yeah.
As we kind of get into this more, as well. So yeah.
Yeah. Ryan had a question earlier pertaining female, so I saved it for this segment. Would you make any of the female characters that we didn't get figures before, like Nightshade, Mirage, Mainframe, and Ms. Demeanor?
Oh, you mean? We're talking about cops now. Sorry, going backward here.
Yeah, back as cops. These are all cops.
Oh well, that's I didn't know cops like that. I didn't know the females were part of that. So I probably
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely the plan for sure, 100%.
Awesome. Cool. Sorry, Ryan, about that. I was like, I saw like Nightshade and all these. I was like, why
you're thinking Marvel?
There's Marvel names, Transformer names.
Marvel GIJoe names.
I was like, I'll save that for the female stuff. And it actually pertained to cops. All right. Well, we got it in though. That's all that matters. Cool. And all right, we got to talk about
who's this jerk? Who's this asshole? Who's this jerk?
Commander Clown.
This guy's getting an action figure before I am.
Right?
It looks pretty good, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
I am curious to see what Mark does for his loadout.
He likes that big shotgun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, him coming with the skull is it the skull is like his guys the Skull Busters or the Skull Crushers?
Skull Crushers.
That's what I thought. They were Skull Crushers. I told Travis that. I forgot. Yeah, these are the Skull Crushers. These are awesome.
I think it's Skull Busters a pro wrestling move, isn't it?
Nah.
Probably.
The Skull Crushers will come with skull helmets too, just so everybody knows, in case people they come out with this, but they'll come with that. And we've got something fun. We got something fun planned, I think, for Warfare 2 with this figure. With the so I think we'll be probably announcing more about this. I'm thinking in November, December. With the that's probably when we'll get the first figure up for pre-order sometime around then.
Nice. Yeah, he's giving them the Elite Operator Series weapons. They look badass. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. And the mask with the Skullbuster reminds me of that loadout that came with Phantom Core a little bit, right?
Skull Crusher, damn it.
What did I say? Skullbuster?
Yeah.
Brainbuster.
If Mark were here, he'd be correcting you the whole time. But these guys are going to come packed with a lot of stuff too, as well.
Yeah, baby.
Here we go.
And there's the crew from Comic-Con.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
Oh, that guy in the middle. My God.
Yeah, he's the worst.
That guy. I was almost this close to doing the paint work for his figure. Didn't have enough time, and then me and Bill had words about that sticky looking figure. 2 years ago, I think. Yeah. Oh, Joe Fest.
Well, this is a comment I got to put up because James says Red Hood would look awesome with a Van Helsing type figure. Well, what do you know? There's a Van Helsing in season 1 of Operation Multiverse. You can get it now at bbts.com.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm ordering the general.
There you go. Cool. But yeah, just circling back at this. I don't know why he made him so handsome, because this is way off.
So angry.
Totally way off.
Yeah.
So angry.
I'm kidding. Yeah. If we didn't have New York Comic Con this week and Walmart Collecticon and the 9,000 things Bobby and Tony talked about in the first hour, we probably would have had Mark back on just to have some fun.
Oh, that would have been fun.
It was too much shit this week, so we'll have to have.
I'll give him crap again. I'll give him crap.
Have to have the whole gang on when there's like no news and we just focus in on what you guys are doing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But yeah, we had him on last week, and shout out to Mark. We had a lot of fun. He also talked about his opinion on some Joes, and he went in. He said nice things and not so, whatever. But it was it was a good ass time with Mark, and he revealed this. And I wanted to show more pictures and actually get Mike and Bill's opinion on the gator, the gridiron gator, you know, and it fills a void with a classified line. So, Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, I saw the APC in person when we were at Joe Fest, and I was like, this is printed, and it was so sick, and the feedback and how you can fill out a diorama, and so it's like, I know how creative Mark can get, and it's like sky's the limit now. If he can pull something like that off, you know, look at this thing. This thing's awesome. So
I was jealous. The guy that won that,
what else he's got going on?
Yeah, and the guy that won that in the raffle, I'm like, oh, you bastard!
Oh, right.
Wow.
Yeah, this thing's cool.
Every new vehicle is great. I just, you know, it's like, I'm like, okay, yeah, you know what? These are awesome. I don't know. Is it going to be the next one going to be any better? And man, he just keeps hitting home runs with these things.
Yeah. The attention to detail
they're
is
awesome.
is just great.
Yeah. I told him I'm getting some decals from Bad Mother.
Oh, sure.
Tattoos and Customs, and I'm going to hook up some Cobra logos and some Cobra stuff all over this thing. And he matches Copperhead awesomely. He looks really good up there. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for no, I'm kidding. But look, we're not gonna talk about the next part unless you like the show. So like the show, damn it, we've had up to like over 130 people at one point. So I don't know what the number is now, but you know, like the show. That's it. Thanks for everyone tuning in, and thanks for hanging. We're 2 hours and 20 minutes in, but we're almost done. Got a couple more things to talk about, and one of them before I even show any pictures, and we'll let Bill roll this one out. I mean, what do we think about what would you classify that term that was on our thumbnail and our title? We want to just get into what's new here with
so we're going to show. So we're going to show off a little bit of the Dark Directive. So essentially, the Dark Directive line is essentially characters that operate in the world of Monster Force, but maybe aren't directly a part of the seasons. So if you've been following along, every wave we do is a season. We look at it like a TV show. We have many, many seasons planned out. But we also have other characters that we really want to do that may not fit in the season we're currently on, but they may come in another season later. So we wanted a way to kind of start introducing some new characters. So we're starting Operation Monster Force Dark Directive. So essentially this line will be a variety of different characters that all kind of take place within the world of Monster Force. And so we've got our first wave coming up very soon. And I think we sent you a couple images. We've shown some of these already at shows, but we haven't really, people keep asking like, oh, where are these from and why and the whole thing. So we wanted to come in tonight and talk a little bit about the Dark Directives and what they're about. Yeah.
And before we show the pictures, I have to just set aside and say, I made 6 different thumbnails for the show because at first I had Dark Derivative or something like that, or I had like
Dark Derivative. Dark Derivative.
Dark Derivatives.
I was like,
maybe that's a better name. I'll go back.
I was like,
Dark Diggler.
Yeah, because there is no logo for this yet, so it's kind of just in as a subline for Operation Monster Force, but it could expand into its own line, right?
Essentially it will. Yeah, essentially. So this is the first wave of Dark Directives, essentially. So
Dark Derivative is
Dark Derivatives. The Dark Derivatives.
And the reason for 6 thumbnails is because I had to add Big Lob there too, because I had already promoted it on Monday. And thank you guys for sharing on social media. And then I was like, gonna update this, and then so I was like, all right, Dark Directive with Big Lob. But here we go. You sent these. Thanks so much for sending them. And some people have seen these, maybe good-eyed collectors who are scanning through your pictures at cons or being at the conventions. But here we go.
Yeah. So I will say too. So we're partnering with the Foosh, who has done this awesome skeleton, and so we've been partnering with them. And we're doing some skeletons as part of the first wave here. Oh, Mikey's there.
There's Mikey.
Yeah, and so we're partnering with the Foosh to do some of these skeletons as part of the first wave. And these are a couple of the ones that we're doing. The wave obviously will have more than just skeletons in it. and we'll be bringing in some figures that I think folks have been asking us about. So that will, and basically the idea here between the Dark Directives is there's these things that are happening in the world of Monster Force that General Brown hasn't been able to really get his head around because he's dealing with the Forgotten King and Dracula and Declan and the whole thing. So essentially he brings in Major Striker right here. Whoops, was that? I just showed something. I just totally got now. I don't know what happened to it.
I'm not changing this screen until you flash it one more time.
Damn it!
We're still working on the head, but you can see kind of the Dark Directive logo over here.
Nice. Okay.
So essentially, he brings in his old, one of his old guys from Eagle Force to come in who he trusts to help kind of figure these things out. So Major Striker essentially has this team that he's building to go and figure out all these different things that are happening in the world of Monster Force that, again, are not part of the current season, but might lead into it later on. So yeah. So that's kind of a little bit about what the Dark Directives are. And it allows us to kind of play around in the sandbox for things that, may not be part of the current season that we're telling at the moment.
And it feels like the Dark Directive is almost a through line with both Eagle Force and Operation Monster Force, kind of connecting those dots with this too, huh? Yeah.
So when I talked earlier about we're starting to plant some seeds, so you'll start like Stryker actually comes from, he's a vintage Eagle Force character, just like General Brown is, right? Just like Captain Eagle is, right? So you'll start to see these kind of things start get introduced in the line. And then again, we'll spin off some things into this larger, Dark Directive line where Major Striker's there with his partner, and we'll reveal her later in a future wave. But we're excited about this because again, it lets us kind of play in a different sandbox, and we each wave. One wave like this will have a larger story. The next wave may have like 2 or 3 characters that are interconnected, but it allows us to kind of tell like these smaller stories within the world.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Like the Azure Guards, these are fun. They're going to glow in the dark.
Nice.
That'll be fun. Yeah. And it's also skeletons with machine guns, so that's fun.
Yeah. And those are gridiron weapons that'll glow in the dark too. Oh my god.
Yeah. So those will glow in the dark.
Yeah, and for the most part, there's going to be pretty quick turnaround time on these two, which is great.
Nice.
Love to hear that.
So,
hey, Bobby,
once your wallet recovers from Monday, then all of a sudden it's like, we'll have more consistent rollouts.
Those Who Trespass is going to be a 2-pack. So it's a 2-pack of skeletons with
I was
a bunch
going to
of
ask
different
that. You nailed it. No, I read my mind.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Same scale. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Very cool. Bobby, you got room for skeletons?
I'm gonna have to make some.
That's the right answer, sir.
That's good.
Yep. And look, these remind me in the best way possible of like the Clash of the Titans skeletons, like the claymation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I can see them. Someone can definitely, not me because I don't have the time or patience, but someone else with the time and patience can really make some really great stop motion animation with these. I don't have that time. Or the patience. I don't. God bless them, but I don't. But these are amazing.
I make room in the closet. That's funny. I like it. Very cool. And the next one is
was I read? What's that?
Lot. It's on the thumbnail, but we finally get a reason behind it. And
Red Beauty.
The Red
Reaper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this is kind of he's sort of the main antagonist for the first season of Dark Directives, and so we'll reveal more as we reveal the characters in the line, of why the Red Reaper is what he's doing and why he's reaping, so to speak. Yeah.
He's just gonna reap. Reaper's gonna reap.
Yeah.
Mike Zeck, baby, of course.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Very cool. Mike, can you pronounce the name of this character?
I had to type it, and I was like, oh, I got to get this right. I'm gonna go with Levitican. No, I can't. I failed. Sorry.
Levitican Superior.
What is it?
Superior.
Levitican Superior.
Yeah.
I got it.
Or you can just call him. You just call him the Red Reaper.
Yeah. Please just call it.
Yeah,
all kinds of Levitican.
Yeah, and Ryan nailed it here. This is a metaphorical cover, so it's it's something we haven't gotten yet. So it's cool. It's not like, oh look, it's whatever.
No.
Cool, man. Yeah, this is one we've definitely caught waves with lots of fans. Once we've seen it in different. When was this first revealed? Do you know what convention was this? Joe Fest?
I think it brought him out at Joe Fest this summer. I think is where we.
Oh, it was this past summer? Okay.
Yeah. Is this past Joe Fest? Yeah, that's where I seen Red Robin. All of them.
Yeah. We've been throwing these in the case without a lot of people were asking, they're coming, whatever.
Right.
They asked if they're working with the Foosh. The answer is yes. So now we're kind of ready to kind of do the big reveal, which is, again, what dark directives are and what they mean and what they're about and how they take place within the larger world of Operation Monster Force.
Dark derivatives.
Dark derivatives, right. I'm going to go change that right now. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Mike, give us your take on the dark derivative directive. Talk about like this through line with what Bill's creating here and just kind of your initial thoughts when you thought and then that thought of let's just throw them in the case as like Easter eggs and all that. Like what
he did that
on the bottom. You had to search for them at Comic-Con. It's cool. It's October, right? So skeletons are pretty natural right now this time of year. And then it's just like the nice thing that's fun around here is, this is coming out, but we're already talking about what's coming next. And so it's like I'm already forward thinking. I know the dates that these guys are going up for pre-order and all that stuff. So it's gonna be fun to build out these derivatives.
Nailed it. Very cool. Awesome. And I like the idea of them expanding universes, but not always tying in. So I think that's a good play, a smart play right there. But I do have one problem here, and that's with this. The Azure Guard is not green.
Well, you will understand why he's not green when the story comes out.
And for those two late, he's not a dire guard,
If you had a previous Monster Force release of a certain character who was also blue and glue in the dark, you will see that they are related in some way.
Amazing. I love it. Everything is future-proofing everything. So very cool. We had some people ask about he said, what about the fresh monkeys? Well, we got those coming and we'll talk about that. But before that, we'll get there. But what about the Soldiers of Fortune? You just released these images this morning.
Yeah.
And wait.
This guy.
Oh, yeah. Mike's got him in front of him there.
Oh, nice.
A little blurry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're we've got we're again in production now. These two will deliver earlier than the others, but we just want to show them off. Like as we get closer to delivery, we start getting our production photos in. So we just wanted to kind of take some images and get them up. I love this character too because you can change ethnicities. You can they're a good guy and a bad guy. I kind of like this idea of you can take this figure and make them both good and bad at the same time.
Oh, that is sick.
Some 00 stuff. Yep.
Very cool. New images. Mike, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, again, there's a lot of action figures out there. And not everyone hits on little cuts like this. So there's a customer out there for these, and they've done quite well for us. So really looking forward to getting them out.
And then the bad guy. We got the enemy.
There we go. Looks like somebody, huh?
Yeah, more agents and more enemies coming in different colors as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very and that's kind of the purpose of Soldiers of Fortune is multi-purpose.
Yep. Yeah.
It's like the one thing with very little story.
I was just going to ask. There's not really much of a. There's no story, but really.
Going back on our word. Yep. There's this guy.
Some sweet filler guys. Oh, look at him. Vegan now. There you go. Woo!
Well, he is the most requested character from that world since the last 6 years. So you guys done it. And then, yeah, he asked about the fresh monkeys, and then we also got
monkey.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, fresh monkeys are coming. We're should get a sample of Agent Carter soon. And then we're working on the next ones. You know, the monkeys will. I think we've got like 3 in development right now. They're going to come one at a time. And then we launched Raven Society in terms of getting a first look at it at Comic-Con. Raven Society is, it's positioned to be another big, story-driven line. And then we hinted to kind of the next character that's coming to after this. You can kind of get a general sense of what's happening. Fun thing that I don't think we mentioned a lot of, but that bookcase, each character comes with essentially that bookcase that holds all of their different types of accessories, and then you can connect those bookcases together to build a library.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I guessed the next member of the Raven Society. Go me.
Yeah.
Not gonna share. No. Yeah, awesome. Bobby and Tony, do you have anything else before we get into just a couple questions pertaining? I mean, if you want to talk about what we got on the screen or anything else in general.
No, I'm good, man. The fresh monkeys look awesome. Been waiting on looking at those too, and it's just kick-ass work, man. Looking great.
Oh, thanks.
I mean,
they come with a banana. I think that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a banana on your tailpipe?
Yeah.
Pee-wee. Right?
Yeah, I was wondering what that was. Bobby, any questions about this? Like maybe about where Raven Society could go or anything?
Well, there was what was the book? There was a comic book that was really Rough Riders. There we go. There was an Aftershock comic book.
Aftershock book. Yep. With Roosevelt was in it, right?
Yep, it was Roosevelt.
Yep.
It was Roosevelt, Annie Oakley, Houdini, John Henry Irons. Oh shit! There was
wow.
Yeah, it was an amazing comic book. Like I got both.
It was a fun book.
Could we, just hypothetically speaking, possibly get something like that with this Raven Society?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the idea, right? I mean, so you'll kind of get not only will you get some, real people like Poe and whoever's coming next, which if you can guess who that is, but we're going to bring in elements of fiction into this as well. So the villains of the line will be characters of fiction. Like so that's kind of the idea, is that you've got the heroes are kind of real people, and then the villains are various fictional characters that you'll start seeing.
That's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was it Einstein? Who was the sixth figure? I think it was Einstein. Yeah.
Was it Einstein? I can't remember. Was it?
When the Raven Society?
No, in the Rough Riders, I think it was called.
The Rough Riders.
Yeah, it was a good book.
Yeah.
I only know DMX. Sorry.
Me too.
This one's been up for a while.
There you go.
Thomas Edison.
That's right. You're right.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say yes, there is, and it's absolutely ridiculous, but it's gonna be awesome.
Nice. Awesome. Appreciate that. We'll give Shark one more. The Monster Force delays, which, you know, happened. The bigger issue collectors had was seeing big time reviewers getting figures in hand. Yeah, remember, I was mad about that. No, I'm kidding. But well, ahead of paying customers. Your thoughts on that? I mean, there's always going to be that. I mean, there's, for instance, I'll give you guys an example. So our dear friend Chris McLeod, he's kind of the guy who covers GI Joe 20. It's like a 24/7 news channel on all GI Joe, and he knows that. And he finally got something first. Like, if anybody deserves a figure first, it's fucking Chris. Like, he dedicates, like, but along with his family life and his job, he's always giving us GI Joe news. It could be fucking GI Joe socks from Kmart, and he's going to talk about them. Like, that guy is dedicated, and he finally got Pythona, you know, was his early figure for once. And a comment was like, the problem is Hasbro's sending out these samples, and Chris is like, I got this from the UK. You know what I mean? So I think, like, you're always going to have that. I mean, I've had it several times from other reviews getting stuff early. Like, we all have that FOMO, no matter whether you're a critic, a fan, or whatever, right? You're always going to have that. So, I mean, that's my answer on that. But what is your thoughts on?
Yeah, it's a great topic. It's worth talking about. To me, it's like the passion in the toy collector right now. I mean, we got Jersey Maniac ranted, and that, if you haven't made it in the toy industry until you got a Jersey rant. So like, I love it. I love it because it's like, you listen to it and it's like, it's passion. And he knows what he's saying, and he wants this stuff, and I get it, and so yeah, we understood how that timing wasn't, you know, as well as it could have been. So we'll coordinate that a little better in the future. You know, I don't want to pick things apart, but like, paying consumers, yes, I get it. You will pay, but nobody's paid yet because they're on pre-order, right? So I mean, marketing 101 is like, you got to tease some stuff, and in this influencer world, it's like, people are going to want to see it on their channels, because it really does help. Like, I'm a person who's like, I want to see someone else look at that before I decide to buy it, you know? So there's that piece of it for those who haven't pre-ordered. But yeah, if you have a pre-order on file and you were with us for like a year or two journey, totally get it. Justified complaints, good constructive feedback.
Yeah. I mean, and it's great. I got to thank Bill again, and you as well, because it's easy to like look down a list and be like, all right, this guy has 100K subscribers. He's been doing this for 30 years. And maybe his fans aren't really military guys. Not that your lines expand to everyone now. We've shown this tonight, long box heroes and cops and crooks. It's not just GI Joe shit, right? But it's like, oh man, I started a channel 5 years ago, and we're part of the COVID, we're locked behind this COVID cage where, look at, I mean, Bees Battlegrounds gets every fucking toy free, and he has the same amount of subscribers for months. Like, they go up, but they don't, like, it's not the old days where if you made one video, you can go get 50K in like a week. They want you to pay to play now. You have to, you know what I mean? You got to pay for subs, pay for the bots on YouTube now. It's hard to grow a channel. So I really appreciate you guys looking out for a channel like us that's below 10K, but has I mean, we had 130 people tonight. So we have a passionate fan base.
Every single
one.
Thank
you guys for watching as well, and really looking out for the small guy as well. I mean, we love, you know, Unparalleled Universe and Foosh and all these great channels that cover this stuff. And those guys are like, I could never be that good. But it's great to have our community see how awesome these toys are too. So I wanted to thank you for that, and then the guys around, you know, in the same, that are kind of in that same ballpark where we started our channels maybe 5-6 years ago, and it's nice to get appreciated, and you know.
Absolutely. And thank you. So you know, one other thing I'll add in, this is kind of inside baseball a little bit, but like,
for sure we can do that.
There's an entire Big Bad Toy Store operation that handles like all this stuff, right? And then there's like the workshop stuff that we're the little guys considered, right? So I work for the company, Bill works for the company, right? But like, they're doing a completely different thing with their marketing and influencer program compared to what we're doing. So like, when you look at the figures that were sent out, a lot of that was like decisions with their marketing budget and all that stuff. It wasn't like we picked every single player that got stuff, but like, you talked to me at Comic-Con and I said, yeah, let's make it happen. And so I have a little, I don't want to say pull or whatever, but like, we kind of have our own mini program, I guess, but even though we don't have a program. So, you know, that it also inspired us to look at this and say, you know what, if you don't have 50 or 100,000, whatever, million subscribers and all that stuff, but you are impactful in our community, like, we don't want that to go unnoticed either. And from a workshop standpoint, like, we want to be that transparent company who's available and accessible. I said this the other night. You know, when you reach out on social media or email or whatever, like, this is, I'm pointing to Bill, this is who you're talking to, basically. Like, I handle like pretty much all that stuff. So it's very, you know, we're this big on paper. So it's, and we do a lot with a little. So, you know, again, thanks to everybody who reaches out and supports it, you know, especially like the Collector and Customs Monster Force Facebook group. Jameson,
oh yeah,
if you're not part of that, you know, go join that. You know, there's just so many diehards in there that show you all this custom stuff they're doing. I was like so taken aback when I first saw that group. I was like, these people are doing that stuff with this line that, you know, is still kind of in year one, if you will. So that's just great to see. So super excited to see what the future brings. And yeah, we'll continue working with, you know, some of the, I don't know, I don't want to call anybody small, right? You know, less followers or whatever, but right. Small doesn't mean you don't have an impact. So
right,
little guys.
yeah.
Sometimes numbers
we're just
too big, and it's like, did it do anything?
Yeah,
I don't know. You know,
and like Shark says here, I mean, numbers can be skewed too. You know what I mean? Like,
sure,
yeah. You don't have to pay for
big
subs,
time.
you know, that happens. So look, shout out to Ryan for the super chat. You guys sold me, ordered 4. He said earlier 2, and then now he ordered 4.
Thank you, Ryan.
Look, this little channel, but it can help the guy get some awesome figures. Wait, why am I spending more money on this comment? Dude, Ryan, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So look, Tony, Bobby, you got anything else so we can let them go? And thanks, Mike, for staying so late because it's already almost midnight my time. So yeah,
all good.
I'm good, man. Thank you guys for being here and showing us all this awesome stuff, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, thank you guys for having us on. That's awesome.
Bill, you got anything fuzzy over there? What's going on? I thought you had something else over there. Thought you had a little something. Was it like a therapy something or other? Whoa. What is that?
It's that flock. I was going to ask him about that.
What is that?
Check her up. Oh my God, he's flocked.
That is awesome.
So yeah, little fun flockiness.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. There we go. That was in my notes as a last question, and you just Bill, you've like read my mind all night. That's awesome.
There you go. Well, thank you guys for having us on and talking about this stuff. We love talking about it, and thank you for wearing the shirt. That's awesome. It's always fun to kind of come on and chat. So we're always happy to come on. You guys have been great. Again, I go back to like Joe Fest a couple of years ago. We were on a panel right after you guys, and I was so impressed with your panel. And I was like, oh, we got to do more. So I'm always happy to come on. So thank you all for having us.
Appreciate that. Yeah. Appreciate that. Bobby, anything?
I mean, I love the work. I know my wife's gonna be angry at the work because
we got to deal with that.
She's like, you don't buy anything else.
Pile of loot, man. Ship it once every 90 days.
Exactly.
Pile of loot.
Exactly. No, it looked amazing. I told Bill at San Diego the figures looked amazing. Bulletproof from Cops looks absolutely stunning. Man, thank y'all.
Oh yeah.
Cool. All right, Bobby, you want to take it away? You started. You can finish.
All right, that has been episode 12841. I read that backwards because I'm tired. It's episode 241 of A Toy Kind of Mood. Thanks to Mike and Bill for an amazing interview. Moody, thanks for joining on and taking over the second half. Tony, go check out Tony's Figs at Instagram, and as always, you can find me on GHG on TikTok while it's still here, and YouTube, and anything else. We will see you in the toy aisle. Peace out.
Thanks so much, guys.
Peace, guys.
Everybody.
Thanks, chat.
Nope. Travis.
Stop touching it.
Just trying to help. Go ahead.
Bust it out.